Alright, so last session, I actually lost a good portion of the recording, so you guys are going to have to help me fill in.
We went on a boat.
Yes, before the boat.
That's the whole recap.
We all remember the boat, I think. But we have to remember back before the boat.
Before the boat, we had an inspection.
So yeah.
No, goblins attacked the castle first.
Fairly soon after you guys got
They
started,
entered.
A troop of goblins and orcs were returning back to the castle. They were basically bringing some sort of tribute to the dragon, and through Kabar and Joe, you pretty much massacred them as they came up the ladder that they unsuspectingly thought was for them.
We have to remember there's such things as lower level characters now.
Should we handicap ourselves?
We are destroying, they're like exploding. Okay.
Alright, so you killed all of them except for one orc, which you then interrogated for a while, trying to get some information out of him. He didn't know anything, though, because he was just a lowly peon, so mostly just scared him and made him depressed about his tribe being dead. Van remembered that he has a cage that lets him speak to things that sticks in it, so he stuck One Ball's head in the cage and tried to talk to One Ball. One Ball wasn't really going to have any of it, because One Ball doesn't like you guys.
Kind of a jerk.
One Ball wanted Kabar's head in the cage instead. Van tried to trick him by showing him an illusionary head.
It never happened the second time, though.
Then
that doesn't work.
That's right. Well, that was the plan, and then it was a realization that it's a speak with dead spell, not see with dead spell.
Oh,
that's kind of the night inspiration for me. So that didn't go over too well. After that, you guys made some plans on what you were going to do. You decided to go back into town and do a little bit of recon work to find out information. Rewind. Before that, you guys had your inspection. The guy showed up early, and a contingent of soldiers from Soltris were also with him. You made him climb up the ladder. He hated you, and then he did his inspection to make sure the dragon was indeed dead, certified that it was dead, and that your ramshackle place was yours. You got the deed to it, which only Wrenleth signed, so currently Wrenleth is the owner, with you guys not on the deed.
We could take him.
The rich guy needs another castle.
And then Wrenleth offered the censor an extra 100 gold or something, and suddenly his demeanor changed drastically, and he liked Wrenleth a whole lot more. Suggested he come and hang out the next day at the holiday. You guys didn't actually see him, but you did participate in the breakfast barge cruise.
Everybody loved.
That was an interesting experience. Van walked around drunk, talking to people.
I learned stuff.
He learned some stuff, and Wrenleth was invited to a private party with Palthus, one of the council members, and they got off to a much better understanding with each other.
Yep.
And you also, in passing, met another wizard friend of
my closest
Palthus.
Another
wizard friend of Palthus is Delanthar and his apprentice.
We don't need him.
And
You never did.
Each other. And this cat.
I think that's
pretty much it.
all we did.
After that,
It was a long boat ride.
yeah, seemed long.
It's a 3-hour tour.
After that, we basically got off the boat and determined that, okay, fun's done, it's time to go. And
You also met Breshk,
That's right, you hired some dude.
yeah, I hired
Dragonborn,
maybe.
and you gave him some money to clean himself up, get some better clothes, and basically come start working at the keep in some form or fashion.
But he's all he's doing is cleaning, and he is assisting Kata Bar in not hiring, but figuring out a contingent of 50 to 100 laborers to repair the keep. No decisions or monies are supposed to be exchanged until we return.
Right. So nothing is actually going to get done other than trying to find some people that are probably just going to say, well, I want a job now.
Well, I expect Wrenleth cleaned up quite well.
That's all that matters.
Our room's already clean.
Spotless.
Bone Zone's just a pile of trash.
Don't forget the writing on the walls and the floor and the ceiling.
It's not
Oh,
right.
that's not writing.
I was gonna say. I did forget the most important thing that happened last session.
We don't
was
have to
the
go
Bone
over
Zone.
it. I don't think it was recorded.
No, it
We
wasn't.
don't need it to be recorded now.
It never happened.
Too late.
But here it is.
Will you give your last name and last four?
Yeah. Sweet.
Look at those windows.
Nice.
Oh, it's actually cut out. That's cool.
Those are fancy windows.
Right?
It's so
I
cool.
wasted those fancy windows on a crap room job. I stopped cutting out the doors though, so they open. It's just unnecessary. Feature.
Yeah.
Unnecessary for the
It's
Bone
got
Zone.
windows.
Speak for
I mean-
yourself.
How else do you get in and
Who
out
needs
of
a
the
door?
What's the plan?
Slaying horses. Do we need to do anything else in town? Do we need to sell anything? Do we need to offload any gold into higher costing lighter items? Do we need to invest in anything? Do we need to gamble?
No.
Like a massive
On the
amount of
last-
bananas.
On the last thing, no.
We need to attack something.
Do you guys want to buy some rations before we start walking to the forest?
You make berries, right?
No, I can.
Yeah.
Just every time I do, someone complains, and it's not worth the spell slot to hear a bitch.
Wait, did I use that potion of dragon slaying? I did, didn't I?
Yes.
No, did you, or did you use a fire protection one?
I know that you used it. I don't know. All I know is I gave them both to you.
I know you used one of them.
Shit.
I think you used.
I think he used the fire
You
one.
used the fire one.
Yeah,
I
because
think.
that one's gone. Okay.
That makes sense.
I don't think I have anything that I desperately need to offload.
Nah. I think we're good.
I did have a thought to make sure that.
Do you want a crossbow? Like a heavy crossbow?
I already have one.
A final heavy crossbow of violence?
No, not that one.
It's black. You're reloading it by going.
I need
You
to.
don't want that?
No, I have my vengeance spike +2.
Can I go to
Hell
the
yeah, I'll
Temple
take
of
that.
Rasa and procure some holy water?
I think you have to be attuned to it though.
You could totally do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you
How
can't
much
be
would they give
attuned
me?
to 2 weapons, right?
Yeah, you can.
No, just no more than 3 things.
Oh, so that includes the amulets and everything.
Anything that you're into. Yeah.
Oh. Hmm.
Or you can hang on to it if you want.
Let's see how much they have
How-
in stock.
What's this?
You have
Can I
that?
see it?
Mhm.
Staff?
You have that.
I mean,
Of
it's
course
not-
you do.
All the plus things are based on me back in the day, but
Okay.
1d6 or 1d10 plus dexterity.
Oh, it's Dex.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing. And then you can do an automatic crit once because I never use that. So there's still an auto crit built into the crossbow.
It's a one-time thing, though.
And then the other one is for 10 rounds. It could be a +1 crossbow if you get a crit with it.
Let's see.
But yeah, I have this crossbow, so
Let me see what I'm attuned to right now.
okay. I mean, you can also hang on to it for now. Like you don't even have to attune to it to use it though. You just don't get the magical properties.
Right. Oh, I see. Okay.
They have 6 in stock.
But remember, you
Do I have
can't.
to pay for it?
Even though you can
You
do
have
3
to
attacks a
provide
turn,
donations to recoup
You
the
can only
costs and the time
fire
spent.
it once per turn
Didn't I give them 100 gold?
Oh, really?
because it has a loading property.
That's right.
That was yesterday, and yesterday's
Yeah.
gone.
And that's the same with spears and javelins and stuff, right?
That was
Okay,
so they'd-
so do you have a
that
short
was so
bow or a
they'd
long bow?
Deal with, or
Yeah.
You can fire that
your-
3 times. As a
Lack
fire
of
free
Just
knowledge
attack
of ritual.
your-
But because it has the loading property,
your
Oh,
you can only fire it once because then you have to reload it.
unique
Ineptitude?
behavior.
Okay.
How much do
Except
they
for my
want for
feet.
each of them?
That's why I have
Since
my
you're a follower,
Oh,
they
that's
can
why I can
do
fire 4 crossbow bolts
15
in a turn.
gold
I see.
Per? Can I persuade them as a follower to maybe less than that?
maybe, but they already feel like they're giving you a pretty good deal.
All right. I will take
I want to do something. That's right.
2.
Okay, that's 30.
Also, I need to buy incense and herbs, 10 gold worth.
Oh,
I could probably buy that from the temple.
yeah. So just another 10 gold.
Well, I would buy a lot, like 40 gold worth. Do they have that? I mean, it's a whole temple.
Incense takes them a little bit of time to find that much and get approval to give you that much, but yeah,
Okay, and then
so that's a total of 70 gold.
You have a trusting face because you transformed into his mother.
and then I just need powdered silver and iron.
Spell
How much
components.
powdered and silver and iron?
It just says powdered silver and iron that the spell consumes. It doesn't say how much.
Is it a cost value?
Oh wait, it's holy water or powdered silver and iron. Oh, I'd still rather have both.
What is this spell?
Protection from evil and good.
I didn't realize it consumed that.
Yeah, it says holy water or powdered silver and iron, which the spell consumes.
Oh. Wow, that's expensive.
Yeah.
It's good and evil.
Yeah, but it is pretty good.
But it
It's a
doesn't
really
have
good spell, but I didn't
Yeah.
realize it had that expensive of a hero component.
It does have a lot of expensive.
But it doesn't have a value amount to it.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Or is it the same amount of silver as one cost of holy water?
I'm guessing it's the same amount as the cost of holy water, unless it's like not official
I
holy
feel like
water.
it's way cheaper.
That is... I'm going to Google that real quick, because that's really expensive for a first level spell.
Yeah, which is why I feel like it's way cheaper.
As someone who might benefit from that spell, I'm fighting on.
Right?
Oh yeah, it looks like there's a sage advice.
Ooh, excellent.
Can it be cast with a component pouch? Reference to holy water. I don't care if I've got an ad blocker. You shouldn't either. Reference to holy water makes me think no. Lack of price makes me think yes. The fact that it is consumed makes me think no again. Jeremy Crawford. If a spell consumes its material component, we must provide that component every time we cast it.
Right. But how much is it worth?
That's all he says. The cost isn't a concern for that spell, only that you have some of the material for the spell to consume. It's a narrative device, sprinkling holy water or the powder. If a DM was generous and allowed that, typically a DM will expect a flask to be used. In practical terms, does that mean a flask or holy water were used for multiple castings of the same spell? Since it's a first level spell, and the spell's good, but it's not, but I mean, it's going to be broken with concentration. So, I mean, it's not like an amazing spell, because I mean, it can be stopped.
Sure.
It's not like end all be all. And 25 gold a pop for a spell is a lot for a first level spell. I'm going to say you do need one or the other, and it's going to have that equivalent price, but it's going to be good for multiple usings.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
I'm going to say how much is holy water by the price?
Yeah, especially stuff, because it's a touch spell too. Like, even thematically, if I'm like, protection from evil.
I feel like I could like put my thumb over the top of the holy water and just kind of sprinkle it.
Because you're not going to be like, protection from evil.
Right?
Well, okay, I could have just drank that. And then you won't be concentrating for 10 minutes.
Does 5 uses sound fair?
For 15 gold? Yeah, that's fair.
So Regenerate uses a prayer wheel and holy water, but doesn't consume it. And that's level 7 spell.
I mean, holy, protection from evil is really good for a first level spell, but I mean, it only targets one person.
I mean, how much is a scroll for the same spell? I actually have no idea how much scrolls cost. We don't buy spells or scrolls, do we?
We have a wizard. Sorcerer, whatever.
My character doesnn't care, but right now I care.
100 gold base
Ooh.
price.
Okay.
But it's always like when you're making a scroll, it's like 10 times the cost of normal stuff.
A scroll is a lot more expensive than actually just getting it cast for you.
Right, but I'm just trying to
Do you
compare
let
to the actual
anybody
cost of
use
this
a
stuff.
scroll? Because that's
Because-
the thing.
Because there were a limited number of players and no one was playing a cleric, I expanded the rules for these group guys when we originally started. So the rule that we're playing with is if it's your type of magic, you can cast the spell with this scroll.
So I cast Divine Scrolls, he casts Arcane Scrolls.
So he can use cleric magic because he's divine. And he can use
How are you doing?
warlock spells because he's arcane.
Ranger. Like Wisdom.
Ah,
Rangers have
like
divine
druid.
magic.
Like Druid magic.
got it. I didn't know that Rangers had divine magic.
We do it.
Like Paladin for Cleric.
Yeah. It's effectively divine spells that they primarily have.
Okay.
Yeah. Healing and nature.
So
Okay.
basically, you'd be able to cast using a scroll any clerical type or druidic magic and stuff like that.
Track it.
I think he does do checks for higher level stuff though.
Yeah, and so if it's higher level than you have to make a religion check to cast it, whereas Reyna would have to make an arcana check to cast it.
All right. Well, since I get 5 uses each, I'll just have those 2 flasks. I don't need powdered silver and iron then.
And I think I let Reyna cast a divine spell once, but he rolled 20. So.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20 to basically bring Joe back to life. I don't know what would have happened if that hadn't been.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because
I would come
don't-
back as a super racist high elf paladin is what would have happened.
Thank God.
I was
rolled a
trying
20.
Don't let me die.
Because I was trying to figure out what to do, and then you rolled a 20. I was like, well,
Okay.
you had a
He
5%
uses a spear
chance
in
to
the
do
shield.
that. We'll let it slide.
Oh, what?
Spear and a shield. Spear and shield.
Okay, I was like, is that some kind of a spear? I've never.
The combo is called
I
a spear.
kept hearing
Got it.
spirit and a shield. Like, oh, you're a paladin. You're
I fight with the Holy
the
Spirit.
spirit.
I don't need weapons or armor because I have religion.
There you go.
I also made a third character because that second character is not going to last long. So we're off. Oh, if I go to a place or two, can I find a holster for my crossbow?
A holster?
Yep.
You're not going to just find a holster by going to places. No.
Okay.
Just tie a rope to it
You tie
That's
a
not
rope to
cool.
it.
I'm already walking around with it like this.
all the time.
Well, yeah, because I don't have a
All
holster.
the time.
All right,
I feel
so
like we control
Is
the
there
stats for
a
it.
weapons shop nearby? Just so I can sell some stuff real quick.
As far as I know, you guys are back at your keep, so
Oh,
no.
never mind. I thought we were still soldiers. Okay.
yeah, they were soldiers.
Yeah, I thought we were
You guys never left?
No.
I guess
Yeah, we
technically
just
at the
got
end of
off
the
the
session.
boat.
Yeah,
You're
you just did a recap, and he went to
You're
a
right.
temple.
You guys
and that's all
did
it's
technically no. Okay. You're right.
I'm going to put an order in for a holster.
So yes, you can
Oh.
you can find a weapon store without too much trouble.
I'm going to put an order in for a holster.
Okay.
I give him my specs.
What are you looking for?
You just like cut me
It's
in
gonna
line.
hold-
Is that what?
You know,
was what happened?
crossbow
there?
here,
Exactly what happened.
and like a box of bolts here.
Screw that guy.
That's gonna be super uncomfortable. It's a hand crossbow. It doesn't like.
I used to
hold
have
up.
like 20 weapons hanging off my belt. But no, kind of something, that'll like
Maybe like something like a hook on your belt.
that's
You wouldn't even have to get anything special for that. That's
All
just
right,
putting a hook on your
nope.
belt.
Now it's a Han Solo low holster, like a thigh holster.
So you have to like reach
For
down
that
to grab
speed.
it.
No, you don't reach down. It's at the comfortable level of your hand for speed drawing.
So are you getting a holster or not?
I'm putting one in for. I'm putting an order in.
So you want like a belt on your leg?
It's like a belt that, and then it has like a thing that goes down.
It's like a garter.
Okay.
Yes.
You can,
It's lacy.
I mean, a leather worker could probably do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to.
Okay.
Excuse me, clerics at the temple. Build me something. I just need a cleric at the forge. They can do anything in an hour. I have one. You can do anything in an hour.
It's like the Kinkos of clerics.
except that you don't want it made of metal. You want it made of leather because you don't want to
As long as it has a little bit of metal, and I can make whatever I want. And it has rivets.
just make a studded leather one.
Also, now he has fabricate.
I can shape materials.
Well, if you want to find a forge cleric and pay one, it's going to cost a lot more than.
No, I'm putting an order in. That's all I wanted to do. I'm not RPing this. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to get out of town.
I refuse to RP this.
So you just want to put in an order. You
Yes.
don't want to RP it.
Nope.
So 5 gold.
To buy it? Put in the order? Down
Yeah,
payment?
Put in the to
Total
pay for it.
cost?
Okay.
I mean, you can pay for it half up front or all up front.
I'll pay all up front.
Okay.
I know where he lives. I let him know that. I'm RPing this now. I know where you live.
Here we go.
You see this tattoo?
Actually,
I don't show him
come
the
to
tattoo.
think of it, other than a temple, you're not going to get anything today. It's a holiday.
It's true.
Too late. You already said it.
Don't take backsies.
Fine. I'll do it some other time. I wasted your time, not mine.
He's
And I
like,
walk
"Able
out of
to
the
step
city
in."
whether or not I'm with my compatriots.
You didn't have to walk out of the city. You were teleporting back.
We were?
No, he just left, and then we teleported.
Does it not cost materials for us to teleport every time?
If I have a teleportation circle and I don't have to draw with my 50 gold worth of chalk,
Oh, because there's one in the city.
How do you
Yeah.
how do you have 50 gold worth of chalk? It's
because
chalk.
it has a bunch of gems embedded in it.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking stupid.
I was like, it's chalk. It's
I mean, Wrenleth kind of has started to like it and doesn't really want to use it because he
Nine
likes it. but-
multi-class wizard.
No, he likes it because it's fancy,
Of course he does.
inexpensive.
Something you can accidentally take out of your pocket. Oh, wrong.
Oh,
my coins are in the
sorry.
other pocket, not my gem encrusted.
Let me
He would
just-
totally, Wrenleth would absolutely do something like that.
If it was appropriate, yes.
This is my iPhone 25s. Oh, sorry, wrong.
Sorry, only a few of us actually have that. It's no big deal. I know the owner.
It's very rare.
My dad's Bill Gates.
Close friends with my father.
Went to the future to get it, just so I'd look cool.
Wait, is this not the future? But this is post-apocalyptic kind of.
You're always post or pre or both.
Oh,
You're actually in this
You're always
campaign. You're
both.
both.
long time ago in a galaxy far away. That's what we're doing here. So pre.
Okay.
Yeah,
Long time ago in the
part
future.
always threw me.
It's a different galaxy.
No, actually, in
Let's not get into
canon
that.
for this world, you're actually after the first apocalypse.
But before we piss off what's her name and start the second one.
That's right.
Yes. You're catching on.
There you go.
Got it.
You know as much as us. know.
Because story-wise, the first apocalypse was when they wiped the ancient races.
If you want to know
And
everything,
restarted.
Joe has been taking diligent notes. You should be able to get through that in about 5 minutes. They're bad
Oh, there's
notes.
a rubber band on this note.
Directly got directions. Blue wine, Nebraska hyphen mayor, comma, Mr. Millard, hyphen temple, goat lips, hyphen Goddo protect, with a hyphen for, or like an apostrophe, Goddo protect. In size, time, oh, it has 3 rooms in. That's actually, that was the most important thing that happened.
He used to judge the importance
like
of a city by the
Reading a notebook from someone with schizophrenia.
Yeah. No, I mean, this
it's
may
Joe,
just
so-
be his trip
Yeah.
right now. This might be just
That's
his.
the earliest notes you have,
You're
Nebraska. That was like level
responsible
5.
for children.
No, my notes used to be,
You're rearing a child.
that's when I started
You
using that
have
notebook.
2 children.
2 children.
Whenever I take notes
They're homeschooled.
in fantasy ground, if I'm a
Oh
PC,
god, it's even
I
worse.
always take notes. I share them with the group, but I take notes.
We're looking for this symbol again. It's going to come up. I will not throw away this piece of paper.
Alright,
Now we're in
so
and we've done almost nothing.
yeah.
All right. Nothing like
Did you
trying
get
on
your-
our part.
Did you get your garter belt?
No.
No, I put an order in.
No. Place is closed.
It's closed.
I threw 5 gold at a door. We'll see what happens.
he taped a note to it.
Please make me a garter belt that holds a crossbow.
I don't know where I'm going to be
Nothing.
when it's done, but
I'll be back.
Oh, I
just
know where you
look
live. I know where you live.
Also, I know where you live.
P.S. I hope you can read.
for this
Elvish.
handwriting. No.
What language is this one?
Okay, so does that mean like the weapon stores are also closed?
Oh yeah, I speak Dwarvish.
All
for no
right,
reason.
forget about it.
All signs point to let's leave.
Okay, great, great.
Let's teleport here.
I just throw my extra stuff on the ground.
I imagine Joe. I imagine Joe keeps saying,
We have a
"Let's
key."
just teleport there," and I keep explaining, "I can't do that. I have to."
You know when you're like, hey, I'm hungry, and poof, there's good berries? Hey, I want to go to the keep.
yeah, well, I can take a step.
Dad.
It's like you're road tripping with 3 children
didn't-
by yourself. That's exactly
We have
what
a
this
keep
is.
Like, you can store shit at the keep.
It's true.
Like, if you want to keep 5 of your swords. in
But I
your
don't
own-
want to. I just want to make some money.
Vance in the backseat.
Well, I don't care anymore. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, you put it in the guard shack, and then, like, the guards can use it.
I mean,
And then you're investing
Wrenleth
into
will
our...
just take you back
They will hurt themselves.
whenever you want to
They
pick up
will.
swords again.
Some of
From
your
anywhere.
swords literally hurt people.
They can't
Sure, for a fee.
often.
So we have to go to the city council building to teleport back, right?
No, I
Where's the teleportation circle?
it's at the
Temple of Magic.
the
Temple
Temple
of
of
Magic, that's right.
Magic. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Here's
that would
stupid
cost nothing for me. It would cost each of you 100 gold, though, probably.
To teleport?
Yeah.
Well, then how do we?
We should try to get a
back the
season
keep?
pass.
Yeah.
You mean it's a one-way thing?
Depending on Wrenleth's mood.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, I got this.
Let's just going back
Take
to
it out
the
of the
keep
group
and
list.
just leaving us in soldiers.
Take it out of the group loop.
If you make him angry, probably will just leave you there.
No, he would never
And
do
make the
it.
3-hour walk. Well, it'd
I
be
have
a different
Hunter's
story of
Mark. I can
leaving
track
in like
him for 8
another
hours.
town, but it's like 3 hours away, so
Exactly. No.
it's just
Okay.
an inconvenience.
So Wrenleth is like, listen, for teleportation, if we need to get to Solitris, the Half Moon store in where is that? Tarsus, or our keep, I can get us there from anywhere. It will take me some time to draw the appropriate portal, but I can do that. I cannot do it quickly. It's going to take me at least 10 minutes, and I cannot teleport us anywhere we want. I can go to those 3 places right now until I find a new circle. That's how it works for now.
But you can't go back to the circle you created. Is that how it works?
Yeah, no, that's accurate. I can't do that.
Okay.
How do you draw a chalk circle on like a grassy field?
I have ways.
Don't think about it too much.
It's magic.
Or like in mud.
Magic.
As
But
long
it's
as-
chalk.
As long as listen, this is how magic
chalk.
This is how magic works. As long as you spend enough money,
That's basically it.
the universe responds.
Okay. The universe is a gold digger.
If you want it bad enough and you spend the money, it happens.
Fire of Darkness Guild.
Okay.
It's
you
like
can
That's
start-
the thing that
Correct.
happened at that warehouse that we almost died
It is a
in.
lot like that.
Yeah.
Where's
Tarsus!
Fire of Darkness was the name of the guild.
Okay.
I'm telling him.
That's like the most metal band name ever.
Yeah, their logo is like a fire in a circle.
Is it really?
I hope so. I only wrote down 4 things this entire,
So-
like 2 years.
So where are we going?
well, I imagine you're gonna have to lead
You're
the
our
way.
guide.
You're the guide to where we have to go.
Oh, this is not going to end well. I had a note that said elves are going to take us someplace.
So,
Was it me?
So
Was I
everyone's
supposed to do
just
something?
standing around looking at Van, like, okay, Van, we're ready to go now.
so for
Yeah,
reference,
okay.
Thanks for
you
waiting.
guys are over here right now, where the cursor is. Okay,
Okay.
you're going here.
Wait, where am I from?
I used to live there.
You're from like here.
Oh, really? I thought I'm from the south.
You're from like here.
Okay.
You're definitely from the south. Your character's definitely from the south.
I forget what.
Racist.
Okay.
Did you
well,
have a town?
Rainbow Lake.
No, I didn't know.
This is
where
what
the
we
wood elves are.
this is what we can
I
do
thought
at
it said
least.
Rainbow Lake.
Well, there's wood elves down here, and
That
there's
place
wood
is
elves up
That
here.
was pretty badass.
We can cut some time off. We can go to the Temple of Magic, and I can teleport us to Tarsus, and then we can just go due south from there.
That would shave us.
All right.
That would save us a little bit of time. Otherwise, we can
Wait. Isn't there an army south of Castle Silva though?
there are going to be encampments from if
Well, you know they've been moving east.
yeah. So
Oh, okay. So they
So,
probably moved away from
It
here.
may
'cause
just be burnt husks of towns over
Okay,
here.
then yeah, it'll be a much easier walk because it's not going to be an army, and then geographically it's going to be easier to go south from Tarsus.
yeah, and we might be able to stop by Nebraska, see how things are going.
And I have a map, and
You guys love Nebraska so much.
I memorized a map of the entire continent that I can use once. So don't
Excuse
worry
me.
about that.
Excuse me.
Is that a river running?
Is that what you want me to use my memorization on? I can only do it once.
I can't
I'll
follow
just use
this.
this map.
For a check.
This
Oh,
No, where's Tarsus on there?
Tarsus is right here,
Okay, and
We
we're
don't
going
want
to.
and you're
The
going
forest?
down here. Yeah,
Can't you just
Where
send
does
us
that
to the lake?
river when it forks there?
down here is
Yeah.
Castle Silver.
the other thing that we could
Or the
potentially
one on the right where it forks? Does it just dead end right there?
It stops right here in a small like.
Okay.
so
Yeah, it doesn't
so
go all the way.
the other idea if we want to part with some money is we could try and hire
A boat.
A caravan type thing?
well I was thinking
Griffins.
faster. I was thinking a mage that could teleport us where we want to go.
Oh.
But it's a holiday today.
Mages are all drunk.
Let's just get moving. Let's just go.
Just walk out of town.
Okay, I mean I could at least ask.
No, you
We,
can.
we should inquire.
Okay, so I'll scooch on over to the Mage's Temple to see if anybody's there.
I'm going
Mages
to play
are the
bagpipes
worst,
in the
so
street.
they're probably.
Yeah, there's gonna be some people there.
You want to hear me play
And
bagpipes?
I
No.
Okay.
inquire
Well,
as to
you don't have to
the,
listen.
Of course.
the fee for a fast transport
cotton
via
that I use.
teleportation portal
It's in that 20.
to
What is?
For performance?
the Landleaf
Bagpipes.
Forest.
Excellent. Everyone's so drunk from the festival, no one noticed.
You want a teleportation?
It's the most beautiful sounding bagpipes ever.
Just open a portal.
No
it's not a
one's
big
around
deal.
to hear it. Like making it sound like a harp. Why? Why?
No one will play.
It's sad. And yet, hopeful. It burns like the fire of a dragon. And yet, burns
I'm,
like the
wa-
acid of a different
I'm
type of
walking
dragon.
away. I turn off my helmet.
This is the moment that
Yes. Ah, sweet, peaceful.
you joke. I'm dipping into bard now. This is my inspiration.
Make up your goddamn mind.
I've been saying I was a bard since I got go.
You've been saying a lot of things.
It's true. That's what I sound like.
Don't you have a dude coming tomorrow morning to your keep to talk to you?
No, you came.
We have people for that.
Marashk, isn't he supposed to show up tomorrow morning?
Marashk. Yeah, I told him that we're leaving. I told him he just needs to.
How's he gonna get in?
I mean, he can figure it out. I didn't tell him the
I'll
front door
ladder
doesn't
like
work.
everybody else.
Yeah, that you guys let down for them. Right now, there's no way into your keep unless
We teleported out. We didn't
Yeah,
let
we
it
teleported out. Well,
Didn't you hire that one guy?
yeah, I didn't tell him how to get in.
No.
There's no way-
The other guy.
I mean, they could figure it out. Half the walls are broken.
Anyway,
there's no way in unless they besiege the place.
They'll figure it out.
really.
They're contractors. They could build a tree. No,
Well,
take a tree and
contractors
do-
should not go there. There should be no. Wrenleth is having so many
We're coming back to an
second,
in-ground pool.
third, and fourth thoughts right now.
We're coming back to an in-ground pool, and we're running with the contractors so much money.
A steaming pile of caca. That's what we're coming back to.
Also, we took the liberty of getting rid of
It's
that
your keep.
stone dragon that was littering up the joint. It's the gravel that you're walking on for the sidewalk.
Can we make it canon that it has attached itself to the actual floor.
Right.
of the
Holiday
keep.
prices for opening a circle of teleportation is 6,500.
Oh! So we're walking.
Holiday prices. How much is it tomorrow?
5,000.
Wait, don't we have that? I mean, I don't want to spend it.
But that'll put you in Silvermore,
In where?
the Elvish capital.
Oh, we don't want to go there. That's where the elves are.
Aren't you an elf?
I'm a wood elf. Oh, wood elves and high elves are the same, huh?
That's
Yeah, I mean,
that's
are they
not
not?
worth it. Is there anywhere we can hire griffins? I don't want to talk to the Adventurers Guild, but
No, it was rare, man. Like, they almost started shooting at us when we landed.
well, that's because griffins were flying at their keep that they didn't recognize.
There's a keep in Nalangar that there's basically a lord of a keep there who raises battle griffins. He might be willing to rent you some griffins.
Why did that matter?
There's a reason. I don't know what it is, though.
It's the West region, so
That's where I said I told that guy I was from.
so it's over here on the map.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks, Daniel.
that's right.
Okay.
Welcome.
So fast travel is not activated yet, so we're gonna have to hoof it.
We're huffing by ourselves. Do we want to be part? Like, do we want to mercenary ourselves out for like a trade caravan? No, it's going to leave today. We might as well just huff it.
I thought your father was supposed to send like a contingent of elves to escort us.
You could get
at the
probably get
forest,
some
right?
Pegasus in Sapphire City.
You want some horses?
Those be a little
Can
cheaper.
we get some
than
horses?
I have a horse
Let's get some horses. Your horse lasts an hour, doesn't it?
at a time. Yeah.
And it takes you 11 minutes to.
Horses will make your travel significantly faster.
You guys want to get some horses?
Let's get some.
We don't have to keep them. Like,
You know what we should
once we get
get?
to the end, you just
I
take
just
a big
had a
hole
really-
and let them run in.
I just had a really good idea, guys. I think we should get a wagon.
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
a cart.
Oh God.
Yeah.
A blue one?
Can I paint it for you?
I have painter's supplies. I
If
can
you-
absolutely paint the crap out of this wagon.
No, I call it.
If you paint it,
You
don't
get one
do it.
half, I get the other.
I'm the official. Okay, deal. I get the front half.
Fine. You guys can paint.
Oh,
it.
that's even better. I was thinking left and right, but front and back is so much better.
best.
Like, no, never mind. Let's just.
All right.
Let's go buy
We.
Yes.
Daniel, I'm going to use my ranger abilities and find some horses.
I'm gonna invent.
You go
I'm
to
gonna
the
invent the
stable.
bicycle.
You're going to use your ranger ability to find some horses inside the town.
Yes.
All right. You find some stables. It's not that difficult.
Over there, guys.
Yeah, we can smell.
They're in the stables.
Well, we can't just take other people's.
No, I'm.
Good job, Joe. Good job.
Thanks, man. I'm going to get you the fastest and the strongest and the toughest horse.
It should be strong.
No, we need to get you a strong horse.
I want a
We
po-
can't have that
I want a
situation
pony.
again.
I want a
So
pony.
the note that I have from my father doesn't say that there's anyone other than you.
Oh, okay.
Typical.
Is the
he
stable
stated
open?
that you've previously been
Uh,
employed by the Society.
most of them are
Elvis
closed today.
Research
There's
and
one
Revival of
stable
Past
that's open.
histories and forgotten lore.
Is that the one we're near?
Well, it's one near the edge of town, so if you guys
Let's go there
head
and
towards the edge of town,
Buy some horses.
yeah, you'll be able to try to.
I'll be the face today.
You better not cost 5,000 gold.
Although
That's
I
all
have to remind you that if you're going to buy horses and then teleport to Tarsus,
No, we're not going to. We'd be just riding horses. It wouldn't save us a great deal of time if we beeline it
it'll save you
across the
a
plains.
great deal of safety.
What's that? Beelining it?
Okay, let's go to Tarsus, get horses there, go south.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're doing that.
We go to the magic place. I make the magic door to Tarsus, to my other best friend's
So you're just going to
house.
leave Maresh to be unable to get into the
Yep.
keep?
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we're doing that, but I also send him a note and tell him if he goes to the keep, he needs to bring a ladder. First order of business.
show up with like a 4-foot step ladder.
They'll figure it out. It's only 3 hours.
I'm just
away.
gonna tell him front door to the keep is broken. You need a ladder. First priority is fixing up my room, just cleaning it,
tell
making
me-
sure the bed is good. Second, fix the front door.
Use the side door.
Where is this letter going?
I think I
To
reset
him.
the trap.
Yeah, like I said,
Don't
where are
tell him
you sending this letter?
This
Did
the
like 50
same
points of
the
damage.
same place that he was before.
We just send out an army of
I
urchins.
just gave him some money to get himself cleaned up.
Do you know how many
but-
urchins we can hire for 10 silver? Just give them all
I
the same
don't.
letter. Find this guy.
If
All of
he
you.
like
Go deliver this
Spam.
to. Just ask. Find a dragonborn and ask if his name is Rask. Spit a little bit, and if he says yes, then give him the snuff.
If he looks offended, run away because you said something bad in their
But
language.
but that particular note should be helpful. You don't. It's not particularly relevant right this second. It doesn't have to take game time, but it's.
All right, so this is going to Des.
Yeah.
All right. Where were you delivering that letter to?
I wanted to use the key if I could. I can communicate with him, or is that just to locate?
It was location,
Or was it the summon?
and you can summon, if I remember correctly.
I thought he was going to find us in a month.
Okay.
And he's supposed to find you in a month. Otherwise, you can try to send a
Okay,
letter to
so
him. But you don't know
what I'm
exactly
going,
where
yeah,
he's
what
at.
I'm going to do is,
We have a dude.
that is being left at the
Kinda.
Pelennor Inn
We don't
And
know
I'm
anything
summoning
that's happening
him.
in this game.
Okay.
to Solitris to the Pelennor Inn, where
Okay.
he will receive it. I will leave the message.
He just left, and now you're resummoning him.
How long has it been? I feel like it's been years.
It's been a day.
3 days, 4 days.
We got out of
That'll be later. Don't worry about
We got
it.
out of that giant temple, killed a dragon, and
But I
now
mean,
we're doing this.
Mresh is staying at the Pelennor.
Man,
that's right.
Or at least he,
the temple
he
sucks.
was,
Let's relax. No,
he
wait.
was
Let's kill a dragon.
My eyes are still adjusting.
effectively staying at Pelennor. He was checking in at Pelennor for you guys.
I feel like that information would have been relevant at the start of this conversation.
Maybe.
Okay, fine.
I mean, he may not be there right now, but you could leave him a message.
Yeah,
like,
I'll leave the message.
how to get to
And then he gets mad at us.
Yeah.
Maybe tell him in like some
Why are
secret
you guys
letter,
wasting
sealed letter
time?
about
Wow.
how to
We're
access
just trying to
the
do
side
3
door.
things.
I don't have that
setting
level
up
of trust with
letter.
him yet. So he just needs to
I'm killing the first
hire
thing
an
we see.
urchin to carry a
Or
large
beat me to
ladder.
it.
Large ladder, like a
Is it
siege
me?
ladder.
And if he
No, the
bitches
first
about it,
non one of
just
us
tell
we
him to deal with it. We're paying him.
Anyway, so if you want to
He
learn
should
how
be
to haggle
happy.
for horses,
He's got
I'll show you. So the key is
10
to kill the
flat,
first
5
one.
gold. in
Yeah,
his
he's got
pocket.
a
And then say, hey,
So
I need some horses for a good
So you're
price.
gonna leave him a message at the Pelennor.
I'm
Yeah,
more
and
of a let's
and
talk
hope he
to the
gets it.
horses kind of person.
At least if he doesn't
horses don't
understand, he'll
sell
come back
themselves.
to the Pelennor to try to get to you again,
Uh,
and then he'll get the letter.
Yeah.
he's gonna get such a berating. He's gonna get so scolded.
He's gonna
when I
get in
see
trouble
him
for
next.
doing nothing because you gave him nothing to do.
I gave him so much to do.
And
It's
no
not-
way to do it.
It's not. It's
Working
not
for
my
rich
fault that he does not understand the intricacies.
Do we pay him like 150 gold?
Yes,
Up front?
105
So the clerk at
gold.
the Pelennor says, "Oh, I'm glad you returned. A letter came in for you. It's a little smudged. I hope you can read it. It got in the rain."
While he's doing all this, we're buying horses first.
Not, we're
You're going to
Tarsus.
teleporting.
We're getting horses in Tarsus.
Oh, we're
Yeah, I'm calling
teleporting.
ahead.
Oh, you send a message to Oh, Jesus.
Can we go to Tarsus now?
Dude, don't get in Kool-Aid? Like, what is that?
Ringleth's like, "No, I gotta read this. I gotta take this."
He walked to a teleportation circle and then just like did an about face, walked all the way to the hotel. Okay. What?
I'm tired. I want to go home.
Oh wait. I think Wrenleth's about to get some.
It's none of your fucking business.
I'm standing over Wrenleth, reading over his shoulder without his knowledge.
Oh no, he probably doesn't even read that within. He probably goes to a private room to read that.
He probably doesn't read
Did,
it.
did it have any indication of who sent it from the outside?
Is it the
No.
smell?
Yeah,
Does it smell?
it has a familiar scent.
Mhm.
I'm in private.
I'm knocking on the door. Wrenleth?
Busy. Be out in a minute.
Give me 5 minutes.
Maybe
There's horses? Is there gambling?
Well, 10 now that you interrupted me.
Gotta start all over.
Is there gambling in the Pelennor Inn?
No,
No.
What?
No.
there's
We can gamble.
there's brunches and
I don't gamble
that's
with
about
people
it.
like you.
I have money.
That's not the type of people I gamble with.
Gamble with people who don't have money?
Yep.
He doesn't gamble to win. He gambles to make impressions.
Yeah, I don't need anything from you. Why would I give you my money?
Can I read this while we're
Yeah, let's go to Tarsus.
doing our stuff to Tarsus and then
Sure.
riding a horse?
So you guys, are you taking the portal
To Tarsus.
back to your keep first, or directly to Tarsus?
Just to Tarsus.
Yeah. Do you guys need to go to the keep for a reason?
No.
I have all my stuff.
Just cross your fingers that it's still there when you get back.
We
That's
literally
fine.
have not slept in a bed for a while.
I mean,
whatever.
we've owned it for one day, so if we lose it in like the third
I mean,
day,
Yeah, we deserved it.
You own it.
yeah.
Okay. Pop, skip, and a jump, and 10 minutes later, you're in Tarsus.
The way this campaign's going, we're never going back to that keep anyway.
Is there jet lag for teleportation?
How big is this continent?
This would probably be another time zone, technically, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a 2-day travel, right?
Well, you gained an hour.
You gained it now?
We went west.
Wow, he's from the northern hemisphere. All right.
Wrenleth is just following you around while Raina reads this.
All right. Let's buy some horses. We go to a stable.
Okay, this place is not closed and shut down. It's not having a huge party like...
Or we can visit
Soldiers was.
Lockheed's.
Or
Widow.
let's buy stables. Or let's go to stables. Buy horses.
But we can go visit the widow. You want to visit the widow?
No.
She might have some horses.
Doubtful. Widows don't have horses.
Let's
Let's just get this.
stay on task, boys.
More horse cheese.
Anyway, we go south towards one of those gates down there, and then I think there's some stables down there. And we buy
The
some
Russian
horses.
Wind Stables.
Yeah, that's the one. Says my notes.
Just make it staples.
Every city has stables.
How much to buy a horse?
Stables are where horses are kept.
I buy them. We can rent them.
I feel like that's long. It's gonna be more
Oh, hey,
expensive.
don't flash money here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think you're going to have a problem with that, but just by the
way.
way, don't do that. It's against
Oh,
the law.
you're learning.
Huh?
I remember I wrote in my notes. I read that.
Yeah, bribes are illegal.
Yeah.
And essentially overpaying people is essentially illegal.
Don't be a hero.
Yeah, so
Like a
don't,
D&D
don't give
cliche
people
hero
tips. Yeah.
with like
Yeah,
a pile
just-
of gold.
Okay.
That's illegal
I don't do that.
in this town.
It's also illegal to provide large sums of money to buy off peasants and make them come live for you where you live.
Like slavery?
No, like hiring them for obscene amounts of money
Oh.
and making them quit and destroy the economy.
Okay.
It's illegal to destroy the economy.
Is trading
Got it.
allowed?
That law is because someone did it.
Got it.
Trading is allowed.
How much for a horse?
The Rushing Wind has 6 horses. The Rushing Wind is a quality place because it's exciting because they have a Pegasus.
How much for a normal horse?
What a Pegasus.
They don't have normal horses. They have horses that have lived with a Pegasus.
So
So these are superior horses
Stuck-up
to your
horses.
average
so
horse.
let's go to a different place and buy a normal horse.
These horses will run
Wait,
you.
let's hear them out.
These horses will run you 85 gold apiece,
That's stupid expensive for a horse.
Is it?
and that's not including saddle or barding or anything else you need.
Do we need that?
I just need a bridle
Do we? I thought you could talk to animals. Why do you need a bridle?
to tell them
Whole
where to
new
go.
story. Large,
What other options are there
Large.
I'm not a man.
Non-human.
Elf.
besides the Russian
They
winds?
only the other stables. There's
Yes.
another stable on the north side of town.
Looking
We
for
just walked over to the south.
the Walmart
The
of
Frenzied
stables.
Unicorn stables.
That sounds more expensive.
Okay. What kind of reputation does that place have?
The Frenzied Unicorn is considered the because it's a Frenzied Unicorn stables and inn. They're right across from each other. In Tarsus, they're kind of the equivalent of
Sam's Club gas station next to Sam's Club.
yeah. I don't want to say Walmart because it's not like bulk discount stuff.
Target.
No,
Say
not
something.
the level of prestige you get from shopping at Target.
I'm
Say-
fine with that.
Safeway?
How much is a horse at the Unicorn?
No, kind
I
of
don't-
like Walmart, but not big bulk stores.
Walmart doesn't sell
Okay.
stuff in bulk. That's Sam's Club.
Okay, not
Anyways,
bulk is not the word I'm thinking of. Not a large conglomeration.
Okay,
Not like everything's there, but
track.
that's the equivalent. I mean, they're two
Okay.
different stores.
Discount
and
horses.
But how much for a horse?
If you're gonna walk all the way across town,
Sure.
Oh my gosh, where are you going?
I don't even know. I've never been here.
Take a
before.
whole day to go to the north part of town.
It's not
No,
big.
no, it's not.
It's a long town, north and south.
It's not as big as Solitris.
Ooh, we can go to the shady part of town
No.
and get a black market horse.
Just for your
Just
reference, Jeff. This is Tarsus.
Or we can
That
go
doesn't
to
seem like a.
Hey,
That's
do you
like
go
a
to the zoo?
25-minute walk.
So that's the
For your
Frenzied
spell?
Unicorn down there,
No.
the Russian Wind and the Frenzied Unicorn.
How long would it take to walk across town? Like half an hour?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
all
I'm not paying
Day.
$85
No.
or 85 gold for a horse for
That's
no reason.
Okay, let's go to the cheap place.
As long as you walk around the bazaar, you're good.
I have my decoy pouch, DM.
Not anymore.
I'm okay with that. I had
Okay.
a lot of gold stolen from me.
Yeah, this one was full of platinum.
So if you walk all the way up to the
Second we
Frenzied
had-
Unicorn, horse prices there are 77 apiece.
That's not that much better.
That's 8
Wow.
gold. We walked across town to save 8 gold.
No, you walked across town to save
Per
8 gold.
horse.
We walked across town because you left.
8 gold is like what?
Nothing.
Like 10 times the annual income of like a normal person here.
We should have a pack horse.
I don't have 77 gold.
They also have draft horses here.
How much is a draft horse?
A draft horse is 50.
Can you ride a draft horse?
Not very well.
You can, but they're slow.
Oh, they can't go as far in a day as a riding horse.
They're not as fast.
Do
They
you-
don't travel as fast as a riding horse because they're big and bulky.
Wait,
Do you offer like a
that's
bulk
770
discount
silver.
How much for a mule?
for trying to get 4?
I'm buying my own horse.
I guess
Okay.
maybe we could.
I'm getting the black horse.
How much? So
Do you need
You
bit
getting a
and
mule?
bridles, feed, saddlebags?
Am I?
possibly, maybe not the saddlebags, but what could you do for us?
You're reading. Shush.
Am I?
Well, I mean, it depends how much you want to get.
Am I able to
What order are you looking for?
cast my ritual of find steed while I'm riding on a steed?
Rituals.
Uh,
You have to
yeah,
stay
as
in
long
one
as you're not
spot.
knocked over, I think you can
Right.
cast while on a
So
horse.
I don't need a horse. I'll just.
You're gonna cast a ritual
So-
every hour.
You're gonna
Yeah.
cast Find Steed while riding the steed that
It's
you're gonna
actually
find.
every 50 minutes you're gonna cast this.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 10 minutes plus the casting time of the spell for a ritual.
Yes,
So it's 10 minutes.
but you have to start at 10 minutes before the end of the spell.
Correct. So every 50 minutes. Yeah.
Otherwise, every hour you have to. It
Yeah.
disappears.
Right.
So every 50 minutes.
Doesn't seem like that big a deal.
That's 10 times.
Okay.
And it's also
A day.
really cool looking.
Okay. So we're looking for
That's
4
what matters.
horses.
Is it looks cool. He doesn't care about
A
the
saddle.
It
and
doesn't smell.
bridle.
I don't have to feed it.
We can all buy our own.
Some supplies.
Feed?
Feed.
Okay. How many days of feed would you
I'm
like?
gonna go buy a nice horse.
Probably like a week's worth of food for each horse.
If I was estimating like
No, they can
travel
have good
time
berries.
for us,
No, they
So if you're estimating travel time,
They will when they're hungry
and you
enough.
ask them, they can give you
Trust
a
me.
better estimate. You're traveling about 400 miles.
how far can you go on a horse in a day?
10.
There's no way it's 10. You can walk 10 miles in like 4 hours.
Maybe you.
So
You're an elf, a wood elf.
you're looking at
I usually
8
kill my
days
horse in
straight
10 months.
shot.
okay.
So let's budget for 10.
All right. So what?
Does he
it's
have a
not
cart?
a straight shot, yeah.
Does he have a
There's-
cart?
There's
See if he
water
has a cart.
and mountain or hills in the way.
So 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Do you have a cart?
So just give me a quote for 10 days traveling.
2
2
weeks.
days travel for.
Wait, where's our
You
cart?
want,
Oh.
2 weeks.
you want feed for every day for every horse?
Well, they can
For 10
graze
days?
too. We can supplement with
So
grazing.
40,
Sure.
40,
Just give
40
me-
days of feed?
Yes. Just give me an estimate.
56 days worth of feed.
And a ton?
56 days? We do not have 56 days of feed.
Can we
I thought you
get
said
away
it was
with
like
like
10 days.
we need 2 weeks worth
I
of
have
feed?
50 days or 10 days of feed for you. Yes, not 50.
For
Not
4
ready.
horses.
Oh, you mean 10 days each? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we supplement with grazing to stretch those?
Yeah, you totally could.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
so
what
just-
do we actually need then?
Does he have a cart?
I'd say you need at least 20 days.
For 4 horses.
20 days at least, yes.
Do you have 20 days worth of
Yes.
Okay, let's take
Does
that.
he have a cart?
Plus 4 horses.
Does he have a cart for sale?
I could sell you a cart, yes.
Oh, so wait, no, I'm sorry, 3 horses. We
I don't
need
want to carry 20 days worth of feed.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna
We should
need
get a cart and a draft horse.
No, the draft horse can't go as fast as the riding horse.
The riding horse can't pull a cart.
Would it be cheaper just to get teleported
That's the
there?
difference.
Can a riding horse pull a cart?
They're not trained for it.
All right, we need a goddamn draft horse too.
I am buying myself
and
a...
it's once you have that draft horse, the riding horses will have to slow to the speed of a draft horse.
So then I'm just gonna buy a draft horse then, because we're gonna be traveling at draft horse speed anyway.
Draft horses are not comfortable and they're not used to carrying on their back.
If we
They're
get
used to pulling.
if we get a draft horse, you
I'll
can...
ride in the cart.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. If we get a draft cart, if we get a draft horse, you can ride in the cart. That's what I was about to say.
Well, actually, all of us can ride in the cart plus the.
Yes.
So we only need 2 horses.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Two draft horses.
This is so confusing.
Wrenleth looks up and just.
You're reading. Shush.
Wrenleth has been writing a lot. He keeps pulling out new pieces of parchment.
Hey, you want to go pick out
Writing.
do you want to pick out a new cart? Hey, but hey. Okay. I'm proud of you, though. I'll buy you 3 carts and you just choose the one you like. That's how he was raised, so you gotta keep it up.
That's exactly.
No,
No, it's not. You don't need a cart to study. Or I don't know.
no, you may not go outside.
Maybe a wagon?
Sure.
Sure.
You'd be
With-
so much darker
can
if
we
you're
pull that
allowed to
with
leave
2
the
horses?
building growing up.
Yeah,
It
there we
would
go.
be a better ride if you were going to be riding in the wagon.
Yeah, let's get a wagon.
Wow, you're pretty fast and loose with our money there.
It can't be that expensive to get a wagon and 2 horses.
Okay.
A wagon and just two draft horses?
Sure. How much is that?
Your fastest draft horses and your slowest wagon.
Ha! Ignore him.
What? No, I want all the horsepower
you need
on a
feed.
lowrider.
You need feed too?
Yes.
20 days feed?
Yes.
Yes.
No, 10 days feed for 2 horses now.
Oh, yeah, which is 20 days worth of feed.
What? No.
We'll just deal with it later.
You needed 20 days worth of feed for
Oh my
4
God.
horses.
Joe is experiencing that scene in The Hangover when he's doing the gambling math. So there's all these
No, you're paying
Equations.
for... We were getting 20 days of feed for 4 horses.
Now we're getting 10 days.
130 gold.
Now you guys are buying 20.
For total?
Yeah.
For 2 draft horses, the wagon, and 20 days of
20 days of feed will last 2 horses 10 days.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Would you be willing to lower the price of that
Yes.
if
Of course I will.
This is always good.
Always good.
for some weapons?
What?
Do you need this cursed broadsword?
They
that-
look at you for a moment.
These are high quality weapons,
They look at all of you for a moment.
battle tested.
Sure, we'll reduce the price. It's not for no weapons.
For no weapons?
How about?
I feel like we're doing something illegal.
How
You
about
misunderstood us.
That doesn't matter.
100 gold?
Kabar, like Kabar Haggle, he has the highest charisma of all of us.
What? This is going very well. You didn't even see what I was
We're going to
willing
jail.
to trade
He
you.
just threatened them.
You should-
No, you're fine. You're fine. We don't need
You
to
should
see
draw
it.
the sword. Draw your
Go
sword.
ahead and keep them where they are. 100 gold for the horses and the
Kabar,
wagon.
he misunderstood you.
Are you sure?
He
What?
got-
That's fine.
I'm going to go ahead and pay the difference. So he gives him 100, I'll give him 30.
We
He's like,
weren't-
no, original price is
We
fine.
weren't threatening you. Relax. He would Kabar.
Oh,
although-
no.
There we go.
I have extra weapons. I was going to see if you wanted to...
He's waving a sword at him. Can I have a discount?
This is just how I point at things.
No, please, do not need any weapons.
This is why we don't take Kabardians, but anyway.
What? I take him everywhere. It's amazing.
I could have saved you 20 gold.
30.
30.
30 gold.
Yeah.
Math is
Yeah, and imagine if you actually try to
It's
intimidate.
130 gold.
Ah!
He's an orc.
The opposite happens.
Yeah, 130 gold.
Oh.
Wait,
No.
we're playing full cost?
Speed-wise, this isn't going to be much faster than going by
Foot?
foot.
Yeah, but it's not more
God.
comfortable.
Why are we doing this then?
So that Brandon doesn't have to
comfortable.
walk?
Reyna.
Yes.
Yeah, Reyna. That's why we're doing
The
this.
I
wagon
can
will take
handle
you
Wrenleth.
probably about 20 days.
Okay.
And walking would be what?
Walking
23 and a half days.
Dude, I can walk
22 days.
I can walk 105 feet in 6 seconds.
Cool.
Alright, we'll meet you there.
Okay. I'm back, guys. How was it?
Starts doing that old lady in the mall power walk.
Walking,
I love it.
walking would maybe be, if you took a straighter path, maybe about 19 days.
Are you shitting me?
Also, we have a ranger who's really good at this kind of stuff. I can find you guys all
Okay,
the shortcuts.
fine.
Fuck it, let's just walk.
Just walking.
Walk.
You could get
I'll
riding
carry
horse-
you
riding
if I
horse-
have to, right
Riding
now.
horses will cut your traveling time in half.
Fine. How much were the? It was 80 gold. Oh wait, how
Oh
much
my God.
for 80 gold each? Oh my god.
Can I see if is he lying?
This is Daniel giving us the math, I think.
Yeah.
Can I see if you're
Can
lying?
you just tell me how much money to mark off at this point? I'll give you anything you want.
Please, just let us leave. Please.
320 gold. Right?
So for riding saddles, bit and bridle, and 4 horses, that's going to come up to 380 gold.
Oh my god. We'll walk.
No, that's fine.
It's not
So
fine.
you say you can go 120 feet in
That's so
6
much
seconds?
money.
105.
Can I pay you in platinum?
Please no.
That's 1,000 feet a minute.
I was like, the math on this is crazy. Like, you can,
Fine.
you're going like...
300
A mile a minute?
And-
Just short?
20. How much? 300 and what gold?
I should dip into
380.
monk.
Like, you're walking
Christ.
40 miles an hour. Like, I don't understand.
Well, I mean, it's a run.
I feel like 120 or 105 is like a dead sprint.
Fine.
Yeah, I gotta take
I
the
give them
run action
380.
3 times. Or I gotta
freaking
take 2
gold
dash
pieces.
actions and a movement.
And we have horses. We have feed. We have the things that you put on the horse
What
that you
about-
sit in.
What about food for us?
Dude,
I got
don't
good
even worry
berries.
about it.
I got good berries.
We can't all live on good berries.
No, you can.
I am living proof that you can.
Oh, let's get some potatoes.
Now, if you really
I
want
already
to,
have some.
what you could do is you could travel to Castle Cirrus,
We will kill you.
and then cross all your fingers and all your toes that his druid friend is there.
Well, not going to
We could do the tree thing.
No, and then can fly you there.
Yeah,
That's what we got griffins
He's
before.
got pet griffins. No, we're going to take these horses.
And go south.
I mean, Castle Cirrus is technically.
This is what we're actively doing right now. Pay attention to what Wrenleth is saying.
It's south. It's just kind of out of the way a little bit.
So
Stop trying to upsell me, guy.
how much?
Actually, that would be a down sell, right?
How much
we
for
could just
3
walk
weeks of
there.
rations?
I'm sorry.
How much for 3 weeks of rations for one?
He doesn't sell rations.
I mean, in the city in general.
Okay.
I gave him the money. We have horses. So you all and Celia have horses, and I'm just going to have
Oh,
a
that's right.
steed.
There's 4 because Sylvia's with
God
you
damn
guys.
that frick.
I
hate that woman
assumed
so much.
that the 4th horse was for her because I'm just
That
going
was
to use
a-
my steed.
That was a pack horse, but okay.
I honestly forgot. She wants a pony.
I can also find food, by the way. Like, I can find food.
No, we just need
I'm an
those
outlander.
for
I find food
emergency.
instantly.
For you.
And how much gold
Like
were we
6
rewarded for killing that
Okay.
dragon?
Like 300 platinum pieces.
So 3,000.
Okay.
So
That's
we just spent,
that's not as bad as
we
I
just
thought.
spent 10% of our dragon money on horses.
Yeah, right now we have 381 platinum.
I mean, if we ever run out of money, I have a +2 crossbow.
How many
So-
rations do you want? There's 7 silver apiece per day.
I'll go hunting for rabbits for you two. If you want to bring like a bag of spices or something.
So 10 days would be 7 gold.
I'll spend 14 gold and get 20 days worth of rations.
Okay. That's 20 pounds of food.
That's fine.
You can just store it in the haversack or the bag of holding.
Let's
If you want, you just put it in.
Oh, this is just my lunch.
Oh, nice.
He's so sick. I'm gonna eat 20 pounds of food at
I eat 20 pounds of hardtack.
Rations too.
Ew.
God, you're gonna be plugged up.
do you have water?
Gonna be 20 pounds heavier for a couple months.
I can create water.
Okay.
Is that what you call it?
You could create water.
I wake up in the morning and piss water.
It must have rained last night.
I'm going south on my horse. I have named my horse Horse
How are you resisting the urge to kill it?
because what? I don't have an urge to kill everything.
You hate beasts.
Animals.
Are my favorite enemy, yes.
Don't you want to just stab it while you're riding it?
Are you retconning your whole character right now?
That's exactly what's happening.
You guys made him a psychopath. He's not a psychopath.
You play back the tapes.
Go to the tapes.
Play back the tapes.
Have we left?
Joe
Please.
I left.
slaughters the animals. I hate animals.
I hate animals.
Why would you have a cat as a pet? What kind of crazy person are you?
Exactly.
Cats aren't pet, they're
Joe's
food.
grown as he's level.
Oh no, I don't eat these things. My cloak is a patchwork of animals. Like a patch like this for a whole rare animal. The rest of it I left. I sometimes take like horns and I just whittle it down to a tooth.
He'll burn the carcass just to spite the scavengers.
So you can smell the barbecue.
Wood elves are the worst because they worship these things. Anyway, let's
See?
go to the elven land.
As I stab my horse.
Trying to-
You got cure wounds, right? Stab. Cure. Stab.
How much is it to get that delivered?
Here we go with the
Just
letter.
real,
It's
just
20
real
minutes.
quick.
Wait. Are you delivering it from where you are now, or are you going to ride and then deliver it?
Are you sexting via snail mail?
Every day you get closer.
Can't call it sexting
I
if it's snail
realized-
mail.
You know, I wasn't able to write all of the letters IRL to keep up, so I can send it from Tarsus. I don't care.
I mean,
To
you'll
Sapphire
probably
City.
get there faster than.
We're not going to Sapphire City, which is where it needs to go.
Are you sure he's there? That's where you went to school. He didn't live with you at school. He
Oh.
lives in Cal.
Yeah. Am I going to where he is?
You're going really close.
Oh.
You're going
Haha, your backstory is something to play in the forest, not mine though. Not even a little bit.
You have a backstory?
Yep.
If you had teleported, you would have been in the same town.
Didn't know that.
Did you have
Yeah, there's a reason I
a
don't like
lover
animals.
that you experimented with in school?
Oh,
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Killed my
I've spent
brother.
all
after
this time
the
writing these
zoo
letters.
incident.
An animal killed my brother.
I mean, if you want to send the letter once you get there,
Yeah,
named
I
another
will
one.
save it,
or maybe once you leave.
Oh.
right?
Did you mention that before?
Okay.
And you know what they did?
What?
Nothing. That's just the will of the beasts. You know what? Fuck you
So
guys.
it's
I'm gonna go live with the
basically
dwarves.
nighttime by the time you guys are getting ready.
Good luck.
I'm out.
Of course it is.
That's my
So
whole
let's
backstory.
just
Don't
stay
get
the night.
lost.
And I've been doing push-ups ever since.
Is the restaurant where you're a celebrity here? Does that house people too?
No.
I doubt it.
Food
We can
only.
get. Do you guys
But
want to
you
get?
do have a preferred place to stay here.
We do.
Oh
do you guys,
no!
Do you guys want to get dinner before we leave?
No.
Use the dome thing.
Just in the middle of the street, set up the hut.
I'm
Do you want to
she's
get?
still got
Do
your rooms
you want to
ready.
get some dinner before we leave?
We're
Yeah,
staying
just
the
leave.
night.
No,
Why are we staying the night?
Because traveling at night in a war-torn land is a bad idea.
I mean,
it's not
maybe for
war-torn
you.
yet.
You can put the dome anywhere. It doesn't have to be in the street. You can put it in a field.
You could have just hired a little river barge and traveled down the water.
You said it ended at a lake.
Yeah, halfway.
Yeah, but you could have gotten to Castle Cirrus and then flown the rest of the way, assuming the griffins were there.
I didn't want to do that.
Don't even tell us these things.
I am leaving town.
Yes.
Fine.
Me too.
We just leave town. I can create a
You sure you don't want to go to the restaurant?
magical.
No, it's been
sphere.
like 2 hours. We haven't done
It's
anything.
closed.
It's a holiday.
It's open today.
It's a half-dwarf holiday.
Shh.
Half work, half human holiday.
Nothing's really closed here.
Yes.
We're still leaving. It's closed to me.
They're not as big on sea tide.
I
They're
killed the
just
first
next to
animal I
river.
see. Not because I'm a psychopath.
So you killed the horses we just spent 300 gold on.
No. That's
400 almost.
He's not an idiot. He has an intelligence of like 11.
You're smarter than I am.
I don't think
It's like
that's
being
true.
the tallest circus midget.
Nope, I got an intelligence of 10. We're the same smart.
What's your intelligence?
We're the same intelligent.
12.
I knew it.
I got
12.
See? Yeah.
Plead.
We're also the same constitution.
12.
We're also the same
Oh,
constitution.
You
really?
guys are basically the same.
11, right?
Yeah.
Can we just pay
Yeah,
for a night at the
11.
end and then leave?
I think we're also the same wisdom.
12?
No, 13. But yes, we have the same modifier, and I need it for spells. My character's the worst.
I don't need.
You don't need wisdom. I do, and we have the same.
You want to trade? I'll give you 1 point of my wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
If you give me 1 point of constitution.
Can we do that, DM?
Oh, dear God, no.
So you can have fewer hit points?
No, my constitution will go from 11 to 10.
Oh.
I have not had a constitution modifier this whole time.
Oh, I didn't realize you had an odd number. No, you can't do that.
Oh.
Yeah, I have 2 odd numbers.
Oh, fancy.
The other one's wisdom.
Okay, so you guys are leaving town and bubbling
Yes.
after a couple hours of ride
Sure.
to the south. Okay, are you guys following the river?
Yeah, for now we're kind of following the river. We're going to basically be beelining.
You guys are following the ranger.
Yeah, we're following Joe, probably north.
I want to find the fastest, most secret route.
Okay.
Or just take the road.
Ooh, what is this? Nature? Survival?
Yeah, it's survival.
9.
9. All right, you follow the road.
Yep. This is it, guys.
Well done.
Remember my first nature or survival check that you beat me on? Good time.
All right, so you guys make a beeline for
No, I don't
Dolos,
remember that.
It's like our first thing. Follow some
the
tracks.
little town
I couldn't
south,
find him, but you
directly
did.
south of Tarsus.
To that
Yeah.
kobold cave or whatever.
You should make Dolos in basically tomorrow.
Set the tone for the whole
in the day
campaign.
tomorrow, you should make it to the little town of Dolos. So you ride maybe 10, 20 miles south of Tarsus, and it starts getting real dark, and you guys start feeling the call of sleep.
Okay. I
Except Joe.
make a bubble
All right.
and try and get comfortable. Eat a couple of wolf grapes. Have a sip of wine.
I tie up the horses.
Okay. And then slaughter them.
Only one per night. They'll never figure out who it is. They'll drive them crazy.
Oh, bandits again.
One-
Dang it. You're covered in
Got someone to
blood.
kill.
No, it was me.
With the help of the bubble, it's quiet. You guys are still pretty close to town. You're not far off the road, I'm assuming, and nothing really disturbs you during the night.
We know because you already built up the next encounter.
Hey,
No
I got-
better.
I got space over there.
No, he does use space like that. I think our last one, they tried to fight us while we had a bubble. It didn't go well.
Alright, so up and
The
at 'em.
random Gorgon that just appeared out of
Oh yeah,
nowhere,
that's what it was.
running around with people trying to catch it.
We won. We won that fight.
Does anybody need anything before we get back on the road?
I need to kill something.
Okay.
Preferably not Joe.
Okay.
Preferably.
I took the 4 hours to go back to town.
He was
An
gambling.
hour later, we see you passing us on the barge. Suckers.
It's like, I'm traveling 24 hours a day. Bye.
All right. No, I don't need anything. Thank you though for asking. It was very considerate of you. Do you guys want breakfast?
No.
Okay, let's go.
I mean,
He said no
yeah.
for everyone.
Sure.
I'll just snack on the way. I'll just graze.
Every dad on a road trip ever.
Yeah.
Just,
Be
I need to go to the
Just
get in the car.
All right. Tomorrow, give me a survival
Phoenix.
check and a perception check.
Survival is... Oh, man, not very good. 11.
Okay. Follow the road.
Perception is 16.
Perception.
plus
So
9.
as you're following the road, you
So-
see that there's a basically a floating ferry that's traveling south along the river. It's got a couple crates
Why
and
are you doing
storage
this?
containers.
Oh,
Right.
F-E-R-R-Y. I was thinking like there's just a random ferry following us. I was like, what the?
Ferry.
Got it.
It's mostly empty. It looks like it's traveling south. It doesn't have a whole lot. There's a guy pushing the ferry along down the river. It's fairly large.
Is there room for all 4 horses?
I hail him.
It's possible.
It's been a passage
Isn't
every
it?
morning.
Back and forth. Hail! Hail!
Big flat bar chip.
Guy-
Stop and let us on.
Guy looks over and
trade you
goes
4
to the
horses for the
edge of the water and kind of slows the thing for a while. And he says, "Oh, who are you out there?"
I should have done survival.
We're coming from Tarsus.
Well, that's where I'm coming from too. Just sold a lot of my wares.
Great. How about we give you a couple of extra gold for us to tag along on your ferry?
Well, are you headed to Ugan?
Are we?
Yes,
As far south as you'll take us, old man.
we are.
Old woman?
Man,
It's inconsequential.
It's not.
Blank face NPC.
well, I guess all of you. How many horses?
4.
I'll trade you some
5
weapons.
horses.
And a very fat orc.
Mine. I can just put mine back in my pocket.
That dude is so confused.
Well, I suppose the ferry might be able to take you.
I bet Clive Cloakwood would have helped us.
Wait, does the ferry even sleep? Like, or does it go 24 hours? Or does it just drift?
Don't question it.
Depends.
Yes. Adult diaper wear.
I feel like you can just piss off the ferry. he's just pulling along, just being.
Yep. Feed me.
Well, how much are we talking?
I have some weapons I could trade you.
No, Kabar. No. Can I buy a squirt bottle for
It'll
Kabar?
probably take a day or 2 off if you're headed that way. Otherwise, you'll have to walk. You'll have to travel around the water.
Yeah,
the
let's do
lake.
that.
So it's really, paying you the convenience fee of
5
a day and a half. So for each person, I think just a great deal for you, since it's really no skin off your hide. Isn't put a 5 gold in your pocket and you're traveling with a group that makes you the safest traveler on these
I
lands.
was thinking that too. As long as you're trustworthy.
Oh, certainly are.
Give
And
me
I
a persuasion check.
give him.
Can I give him advantage and assist him in this?
That'd be
No, I don't think you're
disadvantage.
going to help.
He's like, you're definitely not helping. Not a lot of furbolgs in these parts.
23.
That it?
He pays us.
Assuming you guys are upstanding, it would make
That was
me
my
feel
plan.
better. Me
Protect
traveling
someone else
alone
and
is
get money
fairly
for it.
dangerous, even on the waters.
No one wants to listen
Well,
to
we
me.
won't charge you anything.
Well, okay then. We'll see if the ferry can handle it. I've never had this much weight on it, but I think it'll be okay.
I dismount and
What a harsh
pop-
thing to
pop
say.
my horse.
Remember that time we sank a
Out.
ferry?
Oh, this is-
Because you two are so fat?
Right
and
scratch.
Half human and...
Renleth gets on the ferry.
Furbolg.
Okay.
I
Joe, make sure you grab on in case you float away.
By the reins of
I can walk on water, I'm a no.
Celia's
I watched
horse
Lord of the
and
Rings.
guide her onto the ferry. Guided onto
Snow
the
is
ferry.
water.
Okay. The ferry definitely does kind of settle in the water a little bit once you all get on, but it stays above.
Huzzah.
But the edges are a little close, and he
You guys
kind of
wanna know,
rearranges some of the crates a little bit, what little he's got left on it,
You guys want to know a
To-
flaw I never told you?
to make sure that you're
I'm
not
afraid
going
of
to
boats.
go down.
Good thing it's a ferry, not a boat.
I'll just run alongside, I guess.
Okay. I'm not afraid of boats. That's
Okay.
weird.
Great.
And
Thanks.
cats?
What a wonderful chance meeting this is that we can.
Now build your dome so we don't have to talk to this man.
Trust me, this doesn't hurt anyone more than me.
It's degrading.
You're traveling like poor people.
So, tell me, what are all your names as we travel down?
No small
I
talk.
am Ranger Joe.
Wrenleth, Kabar, Dan.
Kabar.
I thought you said Wrenleth the end.
Essentially the same thing by the tongue and tail.
No small talk. You're the help. I don't talk to the help.
I pay you to steer the boat, not
Oh,
talk
good
to
to
us.
meet you. You look like quite fancy folk. My name's Ingle Redstrapper.
Come again?
Ingle Redstrapper, keep up.
You guys have the weirdest names.
Is there a way to brew tea on this?
I'd rather no fires.
So
It doesn't seem like a good idea with horses and wood.
Don't you have heat metal?
I'm not prepared.
Hmm.
I'm gonna prepare that tomorrow and just use it to make tea. Never in combat, just to make tea.
It's heat. The
It's like a
tea
level
just starts
3, isn't
boiling
it?
instantly.
No. I think it's level
2?
1.
It's
No.
2.
Is it 2?
Definitely not 1. Yeah, because that's too good for it.
I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I can warm your water up, but
Yeah, he can. He's got prestidigitation.
it's not,
Not enough to make tea.
Do I have
It's just gonna
prestidigitation?
make warm water that's a little bit
Prestidigitation?
muddled.
No,
Sunburn.
I have infestation.
Sunburn. You got time.
I don't have a glass jug.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you got on a ferry.
I didn't know I was getting on a ferry. I thought I was riding a fucking horse. Because, we bought them.
You can ride a horse while you're on the ferry.
Welcome to our campaign.
I'm just going to sit on my horse while on the ferry. Because I paid for it.
We're
Did
still
you
gonna
pay for
get
it?
good use out.
I know.
Yeah, we're still gonna get good use out of them once we get
Someone
off this
paid for it.
ferry.
Exactly.
This is
Oh,
only
no.
this is only taking
Heat
us.
metal
There's a
also
reason we
requires
didn't
a
buy
flame.
rations.
It's gonna take us less than halfway.
The guy's gonna freak out as soon as you try to cast it.
I have a torch.
I know he's gonna freak out. He's like, no fires!
Boats, wood.
Horses spook. They're not war horses.
Okay, so while we're riding,
Probably freaking out enough as
Yeah,
being
I'm going
on
to wait till
We
Wrenleth
sketchy
wanders to the
now.
front of the ferry and do the Titanic.
Wait, the compass.
Alright, so you guys
Also have a
travel down.
compass.
As
Not a compass.
We're
basically
outside. We have the sun. You don't need a compass.
on the river, nothing really bothers you,
Super.
and there's still not a whole lot going on.
I will shoot the first gator I see. And the second, probably.
And all of them.
I have a lot of crossbow bolts.
When it starts getting dark, basically as sundown approaches, you're approaching the town of Sevenist, and the man Ingle basically says, "Oh, this was where I was planning to stop tonight. So, are you interested? Maybe you can find a room."
Sure.
Press on.
I mean,
Well,
unless
I need to sleep, but I guess I could sleep on the ferry if I could trust you.
certain you could.
You were going to pay us as guards.
I suppose
You-
so.
You
We travel twice as far
I mean,
if we travel 24 hours.
You wouldn't need to wait for me to be asleep to do something nefarious.
It's true, and
and he rolled a 23.
So, I mean, if you're willing to guide the ferry, just make sure you follow the east coast.
Wait, we're guiding
Because
the ferry?
otherwise we'll go into the lake, and we want to go straight in through the channel.
follow the
Okay,
right.
guys, I got this. I have that
we're
vehicle.
going to drive.
efficiency.
We're driving. Oh, I think it's land vehicle.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's specifically land vehicle. But that's fine.
Follow the right.
Stay to the right.
Follow the right bank until it
You're right.
We're not.
closes
yeah.
off into
we're
the
driving.
river.
We're driving.
Do not go into the open lake.
Understood.
Otherwise, we're going.
Are
in the
there
wrong
any
direction.
are there any sort of currents that will try and draw us in there?
Yeah, the DM.
Not much. The river flows south, so as long as you keep us from hitting the bank and don't
We had a long rest at some
direct
point.
us all the way into the open waters, you'll be fine.
Super.
And if we travel all night, we'll be able to get to Yugon by the morning.
How do you
That's
steer
fine.
this thing? Is there
Like
a
a pole.
tilt? Or he just pulls it the
Just
whole
a
way?
manual rudder.
Can we have watched him throughout the day?
Observed
Yeah,
what he's doing.
Can we have him do it?
you probably watched him for a
I
while.
think it's in character that Joe stared at him the whole time.
Yeah, you
Because there's nothing to do on the ferry but watch the guy pulling the ferry.
I don't stare at people unless they're sleeping.
No, it's probably in character for him to sit there with his hand crossbow spying animals on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
no, it's not
full
even a
squirrel
crossbow.
scenario.
It's just pretend.
I've been capping. So he's having these moments where he watched, we slowly come upon, the doe lapping at the whatever. And he's like,
Kabar, you think you can?
it's like Buffalo Bill out of
we
a
can.
train.
We can. So that we have a evening's rest as well, and none of us are fatigued come the morning. We can take this in shifts if everybody would like. Who would like first shift, so to speak?
Just let me sleep for 4 hours and then I can take the rest.
I got this.
Silly is
I got
concerned that
this.
this is going to be very uncomfortable to sleep.
Oh.
Oh.
She wants to know where her bed is.
Boo-hoo-hoo.
I can kill one of the horses and you can lay on that.
Or
I've done that
I
before.
thought they only smelled on the outside.
They show. They smell that on the inside.
I
too.
really like live animals, not dead ones.
I feel like every time you kill a squirrel, Celia cries.
I don't kill squirrels. They're not hostile.
But the
Yeah.
deer.
We've eaten squirrels. I didn't kill them though. They just die as natural causes of
Can
being
you make
cooked
a
alive.
bed? Can you conjure a bed?
I didn't pick create objects.
Ingle Red Stopper. Red Strapper.
Red Strapper. That's my name. Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Hey, you have a good night's sleep. I think we have it all figured out.
Okay, well, if your stare is too wrong, we'll still get there in probably the same amount of time.
Okay. Sorry if we keep crashing into the sides of it.
We won't. Don't
River.
worry. Just get some rest, and we'll take care of things. Celia, we're on an adventure, and sometimes we don't have beds. I can, if you'd like to stay again in that magical dome, you can certainly do that. Otherwise, you can spend a little bit of time and just kind of acclimatize yourself.
We do have blankets, and maybe the river will be interesting, and it's exciting to be on an adventure.
Or
Certainly
you could
is.
sleep in the water.
It certainly is, Celia. That's the correct perspective for adventuring.
And if you have a hard time falling asleep, I can cast sleep on you, and nothing bad's going to happen
Don't
because
do
she's the
that.
compass.
Jesus.
That's like,
That's the worst thing to say after. I can cast sleep on you, and nothing bad's going to happen. I promise.
By the
we all
way-
wake up in a after from a coma.
What are the
40
chances
years
that she has
from now.
more than 8 hit points? All my spells are worthless.
All right. She beds down, and actually she does fall asleep.
Of course she does, like a baby, I imagine.
Okay, so I'm taking first shift.
Okay.
I'm
And
just
I'm
sleeping.
just staying awake the rest of the
So
time.
give me a
Ooh, I can do
dexterity check.
I'm gonna cast light on the rudder or the pole before I go to sleep.
Smart.
Smart.
Except it only lasts an hour.
10.
Fuck.
10.
Okay, you managed to.
Stop rolling garbage, man.
I
He
changed
doesn't
my
have to
die.
do amazing. He just has to keep it from hitting the bank, which you managed to do.
Okay, thank goodness.
It's a lot of reactive instead of proactive.
Like within an hour of that guy hand passing it off.
Zones out, and then constantly at the last minute, there's like this. Like, God damn, we're not hitting anything. He's just like, oh, whoopsies.
10's average. It's
Oh wait, no, I was supposed to
do-
sleep first. Whatever.
Yeah, I think Kabar was going to take the first, and Joe's going to take over.
Well, give me your
Too late now.
No, I was really good at
Give
it.
me your dex check too.
Oh, Dex. Okay. Yeah.
I've got really good dexterity. Did you run us around?
What's that thing again?
Advantage.
Inspiration?
No. Oh no, that's attack rolls, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's something for saves.
No,
Yeah.
not quite. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Now everybody
what's
roll
it
a
called?
dexterity
I
saving
can't
throw.
think anymore.
I don't know.
We lost the horse in the river.
It's too vague. I don't know what you're talking about.
The fighter thing.
It doesn't work for skill checks.
It's not working for this. I mean, one way or
That's
another,
for
it
saving
doesn't work for
throws.
this.
Re-rolling a saving throw? I don't even know.
Okay, yeah.
Indomitable?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you do
I
have
have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for saving throws.
3.
3 total?
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys hit the bank.
Did we damage the boat, or we just kind of nudge it?
Vehicle proficiency did not help in this one.
When you smash against the bank rather abruptly, some of the cargo falls over the side. So he loses some of his crates.
We'll compensate him for it.
The guy wakes up, Celia wakes up.
Sharks! Sharks in the water!
Hard! All you had to do was try to keep it. What happened to my stuff? Oh my gosh!
We were attacked!
What are we?
There's
We are
Some kind of beast in the water.
Just
Here, get to the center, hurry! Get to the middle of the boat!
What did you
Give me
roll?
a deception check.
12?
All right, he kind of hunkers down in the center and just kind of curls up and says, "Just take care of it. I don't know what to do."
Okay. And I say to them, keep your eyes open, it could be anywhere. And
They're going, pew, pew.
Wait, is he lying to us too?
He's lying to
yes,
everybody.
everybody.
I believe him. Wait, is that
Do you
insight?
think-
Yeah, I 100% believe you. I rolled a 1.
That's what I rolled.
Wrenleth
Wait,
looks at
you give him the next word.
Wrenleth
Yeah,
looks at you
I'm
with
huddled
no
down
one.
next to the guy.
Shakes his head and
Just the slightest of like,
sends you a message. Says, "Stop fucking up." And he goes back to sleep.
I'm awake for the
okay
rest of the night.
guys, I don't see anything. I think we might be in the clear.
All right, give me another dex check.
How many does he have to do?
Jeez.
4, 1 per hour.
All I got was a 10.
Really?
Oh my god.
Oh, somebody take the pole away from Kabar.
5.
5. All right. A few minutes, 20 minutes later or so, you run aground again.
Oh, not again!
Where are they? I'm going to start shooting.
For a long rest, you only have to sleep for 6 hours and then don't do anything arduous for 2, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, it's been 6 hours since he started, right?
No, it's been about 5.
Okay, 1 more hour.
Okay. Just go to sleep, Kabar.
With
Just go to sleep.
the beasts.
I take the rudder.
Okay.
Hey, they believed me, and so did that other guy.
I rolled an 11 on my insight. You're lucky.
You still need another hour or so to get your full rest.
Yeah.
I got this. Just an hour.
We
But,
gotta
I mean, you can always rest
Yeah.
once the merchant wakes up.
Well, I mean, he has to take his
So,
shift at some point.
Give me a dex check.
He usually doesn't have it.
He does today.
Dexterity check
Wait.
11.
All right.
Wrenleth never has to
He
shift.
manages to pull it.
I know
into
this
the
just dawned
water
on you.
and it's smooth sailing for the rest of the night.
Well, I sleep for 4 hours.
La-ti-da.
Apparently, I'm not taking a shift, so I'm just.
You just got lucky that none of the sea monsters came out of the...
All right, it takes
Normally I sleep for 4
a little
hours,
bit longer than he expected,
and then he sleeps
but
for
not
8,
long
and then he
after
sleeps for-
sunrise, you guys hit
16.
shore and dock in Yugon, which is just a small farming and fishing village. It's pretty much a straight shot south to the forest now. It will take you about 4 days by horse. Otherwise, you can cross across the water, and it's a day to Castle Cirrus.
He's really pushing us
Let's-
to go to Sirius.
Yeah, big time.
Choo choo!
Half
Okay.
the time that I railroad you guys or suggest, it's a bad idea to go there.
Yeah, we figured that
Just
out.
so you know.
Oh no, we know that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I figured that out.
No, I can't think of any.
I'm not saying it's 100%, but about half the time I make
can't think of
suggestions that
any
are good or
reason.
bad.
There's no reason to go to the castle.
Actually, 99% of the time, I'm just suggesting stuff to make it more confusing and give you more
Uh-huh,
options.
Yeah, we don't need to go to the
Overwhelm
castle.
us with choice.
I love
Renleth is feeling the pull to continue on south.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And south we go.
All right, so you're going heading straight south,
Heading south towards the sunset.
or do you want to beeline to the east to
Come
Nebraska?
again?
I spend most of my
I
time
will find the best route.
What? That's way out of the way. We're not going
There's
to
Nebraska.
That's
There's
not like
you
a
guys
day.
right now.
No,
we're
just
not going
follow
to
the river
Nebraska.
south.
Oh, I know you'd mentioned Nebraska.
I was joking. We don't
I
want to
followed
go
the
to a
good path.
burned out village.
Nat 20 and find a good path.
Holy crap. Okay.
For survival, it's like a 24.
Wait, is the guy not going south along the river anymore with the boat?
We've
You
reached
hit
pretty
the
much
edge of
the
the
end.
river.
Yeah.
Because you
Oh.
guys you went all night, you made real good distance.
Well, so we got to where?
You're down here.
Well, is that not more river?
That's where
This
he's
is where
going.
he was going.
Oh, okay, got it.
So there is more river there, but he's not going. So
We'd have to
Can we
pay
find
him.
another ferry?
you could try.
I feel like if we can travel 24 hours a day and get a long rest, that's a good idea.
Yeah, sure.
There's not really a town there.
We can spend a couple of minutes.
I mean, he may even be willing to take you if you offer him cash.
I would. Well, hey, can you take us to the end of the river?
Well,
We'll pay you handsomely.
This dude's fast and loose with our money.
I'll pay him out of my pocket. That's fine.
how much?
What is a fair price?
Say what? Kabar
We
has
got some weapons.
Kabar has a unique skill set.
Let's negotiate while Kabar's not here.
maybe let's see, how many miles are we going? It's
Not more than
It matters.
it's like I don't know. It's like 5 millimeters.
80 miles. Is it too much to ask? 8 gold?
If you can get us there quickly, is that an option?
Well, I mean, if you help, and we could travel.
I could help. You could show me how to do it, and I'll help, and I'll give you 15 gold for the travel time and for you teaching me how to pull a barge, how to work a pole.
We might be able to, if, with luck, we might be able to get to
We're
the
gonna
end
use
of the river by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, if you
Hey,
can
when
teach
you
me, I'll pay you
Get the
for your
upgrades to our thing. Can you
for
get a
your
stripper pole
tutelage.
installed?
And I'll pay you
What?
15
Can you
gold
do
for
the
the
upgrades
trip
for
and the
Can you
learning.
get a stripper pole installed?
Okay.
I'll see. I'll look at the quotes.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
so he
you know,
does
I'm not
need some
expecting
time
See
in
what it
town,
comes
so he wants a couple hours.
That's fine.
But then he'll continue you guys on your way, since you didn't all die. So
That's because we took the pole away from Kabar.
yes, that was the most important thing to do. take the pole from Kabar. Right, while he's up, I'm going to run past. Oh gosh. Right.
Kabar's no longer allowed to drive.
So 3 days of being on this
too late.
ferry, stopping, getting,
Generally.
eating fish, stuff like that.
Yep.
The next 2 days, you guys are riding south, straight line. It's kind of high country, wilderness. There's not much between the end of the river and the next town.
We're in forest.
You start heading towards your a town that you love so much, Kessex
Wait, where?
or
Where?
Kessen.
That's the one
sorry.
at the top of the forest.
Kessen.
Where have we been in
Right
Kessin?
there.
You've been to Kessen before.
We have.
Have we?
Mhm. The very beginning of the campaign, you guys teleported.
2 years ago.
That's where we bought the first cart.
That's where you bought the first cart.
Oh, right. That podunk.
We didn't rent it, did we? No.
We bought it.
This is this.
I remember I
time.
traded a fishing pole as part of it.
No, the fishing pole was.
No.
Oh yes, you got the fishing pole. That's where you got
You're
the
in for
fishing
a hell of a
pole.
late fee if you didn't bring that cart back.
Oh, we'll just tell him we parked it somewhere.
In
No,
the
you
desert.
traded gems because the guy wanted gems to propose to his girlfriend.
No, this was the first cart before the
One of
wagon.
the- 2 years ago.
This doesn't.
remember
These peasants are probably all dead.
Quite possibly, life expectancy here is a week.
The only
Oh,
the only thing that's weird about the travel as you're heading south is the first day you're on horseback. As the day progresses, the horses, rather than getting tireder, they seem to start progressively going faster and faster as they're traveling. Like by midday, they're trotting the whole, and then they pick up to almost a gallop as the
Are
day
they-
goes on.
becoming exhausted or?
No, they look fine.
What's wrong with the horses, Joe? Is there elf things going on?
I can look at it. I'm gonna look at the horses.
I have a 12 for animal handling
Okay,
to see if they're okay.
they seem fine. They just seem like energetic and ready to move. Like
How about my horse?
your horse doesn't change because it's a
magic?
magic horse.
Is there something I would know about what's
Sure.
happening? As the king of the elves, I changed my backstory.
Wait a minute.
What were you rolling?
I don't know. I haven't really
Animal handling?
history, like knowledge of the forest because I'm from here. It's like AO. Is this something I would recognize?
No,
I'm not necessarily rolling anything.
doesn't really apply now.
Where, getting a quick backstory question, where would my tribe have been based before the attack when I fled to the marsh?
Your tribe was down here.
Okay.
Oh, you're one of them.
You don't know this. Shh.
But I'm from there. That exact spot.
No, you're.
You don't know I'm part
I'm
of the
the
tribe.
king of that spot. I killed a bunch of fearbolgs in my time
That's going to be a fucking
You're
problem.
from
because I don't
down.
like beasts.
Joe, you're from down here.
You just
Now
called
doubling down.
It's like the verbal version of the N-word.
You're from the east. He's from the west.
Oh. Who's so?
Can you please remember where you're from?
I don't. My backstory's not that developed.
But you were close enough to where you
Somewhere in
probably
that
knew-
forest,
knew
not a
about
high
the
elf.
Furball tribe.
I'm from the ghettoest place of that forest. Least amount of moving gears. I don't even know if we have the wheel yet.
So as the sun
To answer
starts
your question,
beginning
I
to
have no idea what's
set,
going on with the horses.
as you're still continuing to travel, the horses are basically breaking into a run.
Hey, keep up with your magical steed there.
And they seem
It's
healthy.
fine.
They don't seem like they're on the verge of death or...
They're not frothing
Do you
at
have
the
to
mouth or
climb a
anything.
horse
They
every
seem
15
they're
minutes?
breathing fine.
Like
Their
it disappears
heart rate's
from
not
the-
elevated.
So it's
Let 'em run.
It starts kind of like fading, so I know.
So you're like, okay.
I have kind of
You're summoning the same horse.
yeah. I have a warning.
Is there any kind of magical aura or anything that's going on?
You don't see anything.
Oh, well.
You look around. Kabar's hanging on for dear life.
How is-
Actually, no. He knows what he's doing.
I'm
He's
proficient.
doing what he's doing. Wrenleth's probably just trying to figure out what's going on. You're probably holding on for dear life. Joe's probably trying to debate on if he's wanting to kill it or not. And Cilia just looks like she's hugging the horse the whole time.
Okay, that was my question. Is how is Cilia looking?
Maybe she'll get trampled. That
doubt
would be
it.
terrible.
So terrible.
I wonder if she can die.
Let's not find out.
I don't know if we can find out.
So by the end of the first day, you feel like you've made incredible time because the horses were moving faster.
This is all on the
than
same
they
day?
Should have been. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I think in 3 days they started. Oh my. Okay, cool.
We're on the water for 3 days.
Can it work that my steed? Its legs don't actually move. It just kind of like
Like Gumby?
moves like a 2D figuring. Like that's how it moves. Everything else is the same. It's just
I don't think technically it floats.
no. It's not floating per se.
Sliding.
They have to do some. I
I
mean,
mean, really, when a horse is galloping, he's basically flying.
He's just pushing himself forward.
Wrenleth knows nothing about animals. No, I think its legs still have to move. I'm sorry, because it has to actually touch the ground.
Oh.
If it didn't actually have to touch
Fine.
the ground,
Can its legs move comically fast?
oh yeah,
Okay.
Faster than
Like, I want it to be like Sonic.
it can make super tiny steps.
You just
I want to
make it more
make sure.
comfortable, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
There's a huge dust cloud behind Wrenleth's horse.
So many.
There's like
Looks like an
80
army
feet
It's a
tall.
burnout. It's a horse burnout the whole way. So much work.
Okay, so you guys camp the first day, and
Tell us what we were doing. Should we camp, guys?
I was trying to
All right.
fast travel you by just summarizing. All right, so
Sometimes it's our fault.
yeah, sometimes it is your fault. So on your 5th day of travel, the horses are acting normal again. They don't seem tired from yesterday at all, but they do get tired while they're traveling, and you have to take breaks again and slow them and get off them and walk them a little bit and things like that.
Oh, I was getting used to that.
Yeah.
Can I examine the horse for signs of ill effect? Okay. What am I rolling?
Animal handling.
Animal handling, okay. 17.
Seems fine. Like I said, it seems fine from yesterday. The only thing is you have to treat it like it's actually a real animal again the next day.
Okay. I'm gonna use speech of beast and leaf to tell the horses they're just doing a great job. We really appreciate, all their hard work.
It neighs.
Okay.
And it bites you.
That's nasty.
Horse bites hurt.
And it rips your face off. No.
I have advantage on charisma checks for this.
Roll for initiative.
I will kill the horse.
It erupts in a fiery inferno.
It's like Hellrider.
Okay, so you guys bed down for the night at the edge of the forest on the second day, unless you'd like to go into Kessin.
No.
Nope.
It doesn't have an inn.
Wrenleth has no desire to go there again.
So every night before I go to bed, once we're back on land, I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith near our campsite.
Which is a 24-hour spell.
It lasts 8 hours.
Oh, 8 hours.
Yeah. So basically, if I put it up when I go to bed, I have it back the next morning. That's a large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration.
So there's a large spectral guardian hovering around this opaque bubble of
Yeah.
awesomeness
It just defeats
that
the
we're in.
entire purpose of the.
No, it doesn't. It's
We are
like,
definitely
it's
inconspicuous.
It's like wearing 2 condoms. There's like,
That's always a brilliant idea. What could possibly go wrong here?
yeah, it builds up a little extra friction, but
Any creature hostile to
You might
me
lose one.
that
in the
moves within 10
process.
feet has to have a dexterity save where it takes 20 radiant damage.
it's just
Yeah, we tied you up and
normal stuff.
locked you in the cart.
What cart? We don't have a cart. No, we don't.
Oh, that's right, we didn't buy the cart. I'm so confused. 40-minute conversation.
You had to beat my
about
sleight of hand to tie me up.
You're asleep. Or in your
Wait a minute.
trance.
All right.
Never asleep.
So day 6.
Day 6.
Oh my god. I'm
Guys,
supposed to come back and you guys supposed to be
time.
I'm gonna.
Much faster than the estimated time.
Is it?
Yes.
Being very helpful.
Originally it was 21.
And super fast. Well, that was when you were walking. You're actually using riding horses now, which cuts the time in half. So
Super.
it was gonna be like 10 days.
Well, I mean, still, compared to 21.
Yes. Very good.
Compared to like 30 from the original city.
So
Not
where are
having
we
to
now?
not having to waste a day going around the lake helps. Okay, you're at the edge of the forest now, which is like over this area.
Okay.
So the 6th day, you walk into the forest, and just a few minutes after getting into the forest, the Elvish border guard appears.
Wait, before then, hey guys, remember, don't kill animals.
Okay.
I don't understand.
It's against the law.
Because you said don't kill animals. I'm very confused.
He must be charmed. Hostile magic.
Is insight check to see if he's okay?
I mean, I never know what to expect from Joe.
I have a squirrel in my hands.
He's, like,
about to
shucking
snap
it.
its neck
He's
while
like-
you're about to say it.
Joe, since this is, I suppose, at least nearby your homelands, we'll defer to your judgment on the laws.
As far as I know, it's like the only one.
Okay, well, also
Don't burn the forest down.
customs,
Yeah.
Would I know what to say to these guards?
customs norms and such. If they're anything
Well,
like
you do
you,
have written
They're not.
letter
No, thank God.
informing you
They're more like you.
that you were supposed to be basically
Oh no.
escorted by them, I think.
Right, but I meant from my backstory, would I know how to interact with them? You know,
From your backstory, your interactions haven't been very positive with them, and normally the
So that we
Elvish
live
border guard
separate?
doesn't deal with the furbolgs because they just allowed them to be in the forest.
separate but equal. Got it.
Yeah, equal.
Exactly how that always
Yeah.
works.
Yeah,
I don't remember
Okay.
how my
I'm gonna give
it
them
was,
a letter.
before separate but equal. It was more like just segregation.
Okay. So I'm just gonna show him the letter. We have to.
Getting ready to kick you out of the forest, the guards stop and say, "Well, it appears you have official business within the forest.
Yeah.
We will provide you escort to the site."
And I'm gonna talk to him exclusively in Elvish.
That's normal, guys. Don't worry about it. Everyone
An
here.
elf and well, you appear.
You want to name drop?
Half breed.
I'm not talking to these savages.
All right.
Wow.
And your mercenary guard.
These people
Of
live
course.
These people live in
We will
nature.
continue in.
Come again?
It's fine. He says you're buff.
I can hear him. Tink tink.
Yeah. We always
Don't lie to me ever again.
You comprehend languages with your helmet?
Yes.
Yes.
All of them.
All of them.
What?
He can understand.
All the time.
That's literally what his helmet is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't just wear it.
He's
for
the only one who
dramatic effect.
understands
I
people
figured
from
he was
thousands of
Mr.
years
Fish.
ago.
That's what everyone assumes. But he can understand all the stuff that is, it's when you're a
Can
white
you
guy in a Mexican
And
restaurant.
I'm recording
and you
everything.
speak the language.
Right.
You're like, oh,
I'm
shit.
keeping notes. You're all on my shit list.
I taught you Elvish before you got that helmet. Not a lie, but you had
You taught
10
him
words.
like 8 incorrect words.
Yes. I would hardly say that's taught me Elvish.
What happened to your
Always
card?
ordering
Do you not have your
tacos.
card anymore?
I do.
Okay.
I still do.
Whatever, just keep being hostile. I want to teach you how to say poop in Elvish and tell you it means hello.
Mhm.
And then
So-
you'll hear it when you say it as wrong.
So what you say when you meet somebody
I don't know if that
is
works that way.
poop.
Yeah, it would. Because you learned you can understand it, but you can't speak it. So when you repeat the words that he told you that are wrong, you realize something's wrong.
But I didn't teach you the wrong words.
Such
That's
a strange
mind
cognitive
fuck,
dissonance.
man, right there. Yeah.
But yeah, it is, because you're like, according to this, just on paper, the
According
word
to this
is,
thing, the most
hello.
trustworthy person I've ever met.
and as far as you know, hello means I hate you in Elvish. But then when you say hello to someone, you realize, wait, that doesn't mean what I thought it meant.
You hear yourself
Well, you
say,
wouldn't-
"I hate you."
You wouldn't hear a repeat, right? No.
It would
It would be as you're saying it.
it would translate in your head, and basically in your head you would suddenly realize in your native tongue
like-
common, it would be like, oh,
It's like when they overdub in old kung fu movies.
I rip my helmet off and throw it as far as
well,
I
it's kind of
can.
like if you know Spanish enough, you know C is yes. But
Right.
when you someone says C or you say C, and you're like, in your head you're translating it back to English if you're not a native speaker or
Right.
you're not very good with it. You translate the word back, and that's kind of how it is.
Huh.
It your head like automatically translates it back.
Interesting.
Unless you're a native speaker or you know it so well that you start dreaming in the language. So the guard is willing to escort you.
Okay, take us here, and I just show them the letter.
They know they're not supposed to go there. It's going to take about 2 days to get there.
Okay.
What's your name?
Poop.
Do you really want to know?
No.
Not really.
Wow.
Never trying small talk again.
I ride up next to Kabar and I say sometimes the best mode and strategy in rhetoric is silence.
Anyway, on that, so Joe,
I've been doing that the whole time.
Fancy way of saying don't talk to the help.
Joe is going to talk to them though, and ask for the latest news for where he's from.
Are you guys related? I mean, you look alike.
Nice.
Oh man.
What, him and me?
No, you and the elves.
We don't though.
Something dangerous is happening down south in the forest. We're posted to the north, so we don't quite know the full details. But we've heard rumors that many of the travelers and the border guard are having difficulty with the animals down in the south. They seem to be organized and rebelling, almost as if anything within their territory are being attacked. But they're not being attacked in a standard animalistic way. It's almost targeted animals that wouldn't normally work together, working together. For instance, they'd be attacked by foxes and panthers.
Sounds like
Look, a
cats
fox
living
and a
together.
panther. Foreshadowing.
No, everything's been foxes and panthers. Oh, and on his armor is foxes and panthers.
That's probably just because I pulled those out tonight. That's why those animals came to my head
That is
first.
How long has this been going on?
There's been rumors for some time, but it's been escalating. So if we go back to the original rumors, maybe 2-3 months.
I'm
2 or 3 months?
The whole time, Wrenleth is listening to the conversation, and
But it's only gotten very realistically, that provably true, no longer a rumor in the last month or so, where it's escalated to become an actual problem.
the only time Wrenleth ever speaks is to correct one of the elves' grammar.
I laugh.
Wow.
Gabar laughs.
While we're traveling, I'm gonna have
That's offensive. These guys are high elves.
my familiar circling around, kind of keeping.
It actually makes me
looking
feel
for
bad
anything
because I
strange.
realize these guys have better grammar than me in Elvish. Oh, boy.
I mean, they're essentially royal guards,
I'm essentially a hick.
so they're not terrible.
Okay, well, in that case,
They're not like Hodunk. They're not.
It's
they're not
whom?
Joe.
Not whom.
And then after Wrenleth does it a couple times, Gabar corrects him too.
But you don't speak Elvish.
yeah, that's problematic.
Like you understood it. Like,
He
hey, that
tries
last
to
one was
correct
wrong
him,
too.
and he
I do it wrong.
He's like, it might sound right. The word is.
syphilis.
You know what? Actually, I don't remember what the word is now. It
I-
sounds like this in my head. And
I pulled out the card that I had, or the one of the words that you taught me.
You just keep talking to them in common.
The correct word for that is
You don't understand me.
Is there an equivalent of adding an O to the end of words?
Spaghetti.
oh, like just trying to
Righto!
sound
Like
like
El Garo.
probably.
Yes.
Jesus.
I didn't want to give any examples because I
Lots
felt
of
that enough as it
L's.
was.
You put L's at the end of the word.
So we have our El Horsel.
Neighborino.
The Horsel is going through the forestal.
This guy
Fan
has a
who
brain.
speaks Elvish is very confused.
Interesting.
We travel ill.
Has there been any word of how people are reacting to this?
Well, not well.
Poorly.
Well, I mean,
It's made a lot of contention with the forest harmony. The priests have tried to commune with Kyla to understand, but she seems to be unwilling to provide any direct aid and just simply says that it's something different I learn how to deal with.
And are you guys
Somehow-
able to defend yourselves?
I message you and say it's Kyla. And
Are you not allowed to attack the animals, right?
Well, they do defend themselves, but we're trying not
You are a
to
hick.
just murder the creatures
What's my
because
religion?
we
I have a
want to
0.
understand what the problem is.
I mean, it's.
So
I
a
imagine
24
it's-
religion
Oh, yeah,
check to
yeah.
figure out who Kyla is.
Kyla is one of the 6th grader goddesses.
that's right. Yeah,
She
she's
is a goddess
Sixth
of
grader?
six,
Yeah,
like
6th grade, middle school
Oh.
goddess.
She's like the main one for the elves, right?
But she is like the Earth Mother goddess.
Okay.
So goddess of agriculture, harvest, nature, Earth in general.
So,
She's also a chaotic goddess.
I feel like she'd be friends with Rayson.
She really likes to screw with people.
Oh.
So she's not really friends with Raysa because Raysa likes a
Law
nice
and order.
neutral. No, Raysa doesn't like law and order. She likes neutrality. She likes things to be kept in balance.
Sure.
And Kyla likes to just screw with people and change the balance willy-nilly.
Okay. I would have relayed all of that to all of my compatriots.
I already knew.
Sure you did.
Oh, when I know that.
It's just a hunch.
Kyla has a reputation for being one of the most intervening gods
Hmm.
with mortals.
I don't really follow her. Chaos isn't my thing.
Definitely not.
She killed my brother.
So where are we going with these elves?
We're heading towards a archaeological dig site.
Hey, Wrenleth, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
How should I know?
You're the one who's been there.
I don't.
Don't make me turn this goddamn
That
horse
reminds
around.
me. I would have shown. So I have 4 ancient swords that I collected during our one shot.
Mhm.
I would have shown them to Wrenleth because he seems smart to see if he knew anything about them.
I assume you do not relate anything similar to Wrenleth being smart.
No, God, no. His head's big enough. I don't need to.
So just during the travel,
At some point, I would have showed him these ancient swords.
We call Wrenleth smart one.
do you care, or do you just drop them because they're swords?
Well,
Sometimes,
I'll look at them. If they look
I mean, he's not
old
good at
or
fighting,
interesting,
but-
I'll certainly look at them. And
His battle
Do you
tactics are
have
the worst.
history?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
fireball.
Otherwise, just a wisdom check.
Ouch!
I do have history.
Okay.
So for history, it's 16.
Okay. You look at them for a while, and they're swords. They're boring. They're not in the best of condition. They're old swords, but they do have some strange writing on them. It's intricate. It's a flowery script, and after looking at it for just a short period of time, you recognize it. It's the ancient Elvish script.
So I will go into a diatribe about the experience and,
And
my
that's how
knowledge
we
of
killed
it,
2
but-
days.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, for your edification, when we went to that temple in the Desert of Damnation,
Sure.
we eventually got into a room that had an ancient elf. And it was an elf, but it looked a little bit different and had horns. And spoke this ancient language. All of the writing in there that wasn't Elvish was in this same sort of script.
Sure.
So this is pre,
History.
cataclysm, apocalypse sort of thing.
Right.
When the continent was different, and when there was when Terrasen had kind of a strong pull. So this is all kind of coming back to fruition now as Terrasen is seeking to regain power. Yeah.
Right.
So that's the bluff. But in game time, that's 4 hours.
All right. So
I'll correct your grammar at one point.
I'll incorrect your grammar at one point. More like-
And then I spend another 2 hours lecturing you on
Manners.
Why would you put a comma there?
All right. So, in the interest of making things quick with the Elvish Border Guard, you guys are kept pretty much safe. You travel the first day. You sleep in the wilderness. Travel the second day. You sleep in the wilderness. They say they're very close to the dig site, but they don't want to approach it at dark.
Why?
There's been rumors.
You guys sure gossip a lot.
The Elvish Border Guard
We'll
has
link
to
you up
stay in
when we want to kill
contact
something.
with other guards, so that we know what's going on. We are not allowed to actually enter the site, but we can direct you to the site. But we've heard other guards who've worked near the site.
We allow
That's all I
to
can
kill
tell you.
animals if they attack us.
Of course.
Yeah, you can do self-defense. We did something, didn't we? Something attacked us. It wasn't an animal, though. That's when we got the ogre.
Troll.
Troll, thank you. Not ogre.
Oh yeah.
I carried that statuette forever. I probably still technically have it. I just didn't transfer it to one of the sheets before I transferred it.
All right. So the next morning, 8th day of travel, you guys are directed south and given directions to the ruin site. But then the border guard just kind of watches you travel on and doesn't continue with you.
Bye.
As we are leaving, I cast mage armor on myself. Just